Attentiveness is usually accompanied by being a psycho. People who work in the service industry ignore death just as much as everyone else. Remember that. How can anyone not cherish an invention? Notice how your eyelids are letting go of your lungs. If you are frustrated with how the world works, remember to surrender. Is political correctness making old people lesser touchy? Notice each point that connects your spine to the ether. A greedy tailor once approached an old witch and asked her, "How can it be that you are so miraculous, you who are just an old witch?" "Oh, the reason for that is that I am certain that I am honest," replied the witch. The tailor had never before heard such truth put so plain, and took it to his heart and took it with him for the rest of his life, and a couple of years later, he was betrayed by his own brother and sentenced to death. When you require to be loved, harmonize. Stay focused on your breath. Never let nobody tell you that you are not meditating. Avoid a long life, aim for victim status, and you shall find stormy weather. Giving into great havoc is a joke where the punchline is that you surrender your ego. Be more upfront about that. Consider how if you want abortions you need to accept the apocalypse. Notice how your pineal gland and the vacuum of space are the same thing. Only through the intoxication of honesty will one be able to achieve the achievement of virtue. If you find it difficult to achieve the right state, meditate on this old proverb. Are inspirational quotes the stains of greatness? Are newer conspiracies more religious? Keep reminding yourself that you are strong. Remember to say to yourself, "My soul is not being brainwashed." Well, of course a journalist can be a rock star, like anybody else.
All right, Lappy, is that OCW or the other one? Regular Mario Maker. Oh, thank God I made coffee. Oh, big boy. Big boy grown-up Mario Maker too. Oh, once that coordinated upload time. Yeah, no worries. I, as usual, will realize I forgot something. I tried to do everything way ahead of time. Tried to be right on the money, and I just always miss it. If it's like 1 minute, I'll go do multiplayer versus. But, you know, I'll probably type it wrong 2 or 3 times. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Next. Esports BR7. 7 ads? What, just now? I gotta look into this. Oh. Be some way. Actually beat the ads. Like, how much would it cost to set up a VPN server somewhere that doesn't play ads just to be a free fucking Twitch extension? I'm doing it. So weird. Very weird. Hello, bud. Want to be on camera a little? No, you don't. You just want to be weird. Right by my coffee. Don't put your face in my coffee. This is for men only. Not furry little boys. Luigi. Come on! Chickened out on puzzle 4. I mean, that is the confusing one. We back. Well, I did the thing. Oh, nope, it'll still let me out. It kicked me out. It wouldn't even give me a match. We'll do one after this. Next again. 5P2. 2 and 4 improve. 5P2. 2K8. Hog. Hog. Why do I have over 11K channel points here? I don't know. Because your mom watches me on your phone. When you're not around. That's why. Boop. I booped my cat. Alright. Time for some stacks. Time to limit her screen time. Yeah, I mean, there's apps for that. There's probably parent blocking apps. Probably do. It wanted to go. Couldn't go. Two should read much better now. Slight change to make it better. 4 had some bomb jank that you're unwilling or unable to fix. So, Lappy, do you have chat up separate from the view from the video? I'm curious, like, did you pull it up and drop it in chat? Oh, you do. Okay, that might be why. So then you probably pulled the actual stream up at. Did you pull that up, like, literally right when you said the ads, like, right after the ads dropped, it told you that? Because at that point, the ads were definitely finished. I was still dicking around for a minute or two after the ads finished, but I started them at, like, literally right when I started. And at that point, the stream was 3 minutes past advertising time. Which makes me wonder, then, if Twitch is playing ads for people. If Twitch is playing pre-roll for people, even after pre-roll has been disabled. Hey, give me more. Oh, hey. Self-solving problem. Hey, that's really intuitive. That kind of takes care of itself there pretty good. There you go. Full 30 to 60 seconds of watching, then you got the pre-roll. That is so fucking weird. And are you in the app or are you watching on a browser on a desktop client? Browser on PC, man. What's that? Me, I don't want the ads. Yeah, Twitch's mobile app is fucking annoying. And it does weird shit. It gathers an unbelievable amount of data. In addition to the fact that you can't freaking block ads. At all. That won't do anything. Now I do this. I feel like that's just a part of it now. There we go. Boom. That is so weird because I don't want the ads to play. I go out of my way. Please don't cop out on puzzle 4. We'll see. Wait, maybe I should do 4 first. Oh, it's too late now. I don't want the ads. I started early, and then I don't go live for 5 minutes, literally so I can play pre-roll. So people popping in don't have to see the ads. That's the whole idea there, and the only reason I run that ad at all is so other people don't have to suffer the ads. Oh, so now this is just a simple flip. Oh, I like that. That's a lot simpler. And then he just gets scraped off nicely there, and then he does his job. That works great. I mean, we'll try. I don't know, I went into 1, so I give it a shot. We've been starting slow, so I figured I'd just start rolling. I mean, I could do it in a dumb order here. Let's go look at 4 first before I'm too puzzled out. From harder to easier. But the whole ramble there, the thought here is I don't want the ads. I would prefer the ads aren't there. But that actually seems like something, if I can gather some more data on that I might be able to get the community pissed off on. Because if they're rolling ads on people, and not showing it, not showing that the pre-rolls are there, or not logging it for people who do care about advertising revenue, is Twitch stealing advertising money from streamers by not, by running ads when they say the ads are disabled and then keeping that money? That's what I'm wondering. They're doing something really shady as a way to seize some ad bucks. Oh, it's it. Yeah, maybe. I'm sure they don't care, but it sure could piss off the community some more. It might actually be worth sticking around on Twitch a little bit so I can see if they're doing that. Oh, I could test it pretty easily too by oh no, it would have to be an affiliate channel, so I'd have to use my own channel. But by doing really short streams, less than an hour, and then checking if any ad revenue was logged in that hour if I only run the thing at the first minute. Oops, I fucked it. And especially if I'm real insistent, like, please don't watch for the first 5 minutes. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't love Kick. It's not like I'm over here like, yeah, fuck yeah, Kick's fucking great. But I will take a scrappy little Satan that wants to kill the big Satan just because I would like to see the current big Satan die. Like, I know it's 2 demons we don't want to deal with. They're both evil assholes. One of those evil assholes wants to sell gambling stuff. But, you know, at the same time, gambling's really stupid, but so is smoking and drinking, and all that's legal and celebrated by Twitch. I mean, I drink. I smoke now. I'm quitting, but I do it. I imbibe the nicotine. But honestly, a platform to make him sweat a little bit, that's good. That's good for everybody. I really do hope Kick ends up making a mess or winning. Ooh, got him. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Okay, looks like he can still squish you, but that should be pretty clear that that's gonna happen. Esports. Yeah, honestly, like, this isn't like Reddit time where it's like, dude, I don't think there's anything else out there that can replace it. Like, I would like to see Twitch die because there are other options. There are other platforms, and other people could spin up a platform. And figuring out how to monetize that effectively is tough. why it's also surprising that Amazon sucks so many dicks. Like, dude, you guys know how much money you make? Have one thing that people just like and don't hate. Stop trying to profit. Break even and accept it. Amazon did that forever. That was Amazon's whole bag, was break even and be happy about it. Womp womp. It's pretty easy to get yourself in a dumb position there in Puzzle 4. Yeah, and that's the thing, is I know there's a lot of big hate on Kick. And I'm not like Mr. PC is bad, blah, blah, it's verbal gentrification, any of that shit. But in general, just a platform with more freedom generally that still isn't like an explicit porn platform, I still feel like would be better than the weird hamstringing Twitch has done for so long. Back in the day when I used to do the traveling stream, Twitch had rules against like people being shirtless and all kinds of stuff. Like it was bafflingly strict. And obviously they realized at some point like, oh, boobies are big money. We gotta chill on being mean about boobies. Bonk. Now, do that. This would have killed him, wouldn't it have? I think it would have. Screen is too short for my puzzles, then. Maybe you have too many puzzles. Well... You know, I don't think that Kick has a real platform to make work there. I don't know how they're going to make money unless it's drafting off to something else. And dragging people into gambling, like, I can understand how people find that reprehensible. But I don't think it's any more reprehensible than anything Amazon does. And I honestly feel better about somebody who's like, yeah, I sell villainy. Duh. I sell gambling. Like, I don't know, I'm in Wisconsin, there's casinos fucking everywhere. I literally have, like, probably, I think 2 casinos within 5 minutes of me that I can drive to. I don't gamble, because that seems like a dumb mess to get into. Same way I don't play games that are pay to win or microtransaction, but some people love their vices. Amazon leaning on, like, psychological manipulation, dark patterns, that kind of stuff, I feel like is way... skeevier than a company that is just a gambling company. How am I turning you around there, bud? Am I just gonna pop you after you land? Yeah, I think so. Oh, nope, that was wrong. I did something wrong there. That's fine. We can still make it work, can't we? Oh, wait, nope, that's gonna do it. Never mind. I did it dumb, but I did it fine. Yeah, and I feel like that's a little less shady. I have less direct experience with the destructive potential of gambling. But I also feel like if we were actually going to, like, draft a list here of, like, how bad things are and how much you're at fault, like, being super fat, that's a little bit your fault and a good bit genetics and, environment as well. Like, there's a balance there. Smoking, nicotine use and nicotine addiction, it's like fucking crack. Do not touch nicotine. It's super bad for you. I'm talking about it and I want to smoke. That doesn't mean the user's not at fault. I chose to start smoking, but it's hard to get away from, right? But there's a physical component that physically impacts the way your brain works, which I feel like is, you know, a different thing. I cannot see what's happening down there. Do I need to see that? I feel like I needed to see that. I can't see that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did not do it. Okay, I lost the thread there at the end, but at least we can still reset from the second half here. There we go. Hi. Hello there. Why are you back? No, I can see it. It's, I can see the whole screen. I just couldn't see anything else down there. Yeah, the lowest bit of the tile was cut off. Let's try it again here. God, my cat's being so cute. From there, you know, drinking also is easy to get some physical dependence on. Like, that's a thing. Withdrawal effects and fear withdrawal, that's a thing too. Gambling, I'm sure, can still affect you like that. Like, gambling can have an effect on you. I guess that works. But you're definitely choosing to gamble. Nobody's making you, and you're just getting addicted to an experience. But, like, well, it's objectively worse than, like, hiking or, like, hanging out with one friend specifically way too much. It's also roughly as addictive or dangerous as any of those things. I mean, I guess there's a lot more actual, like, dopamine cycle stuff in there. But no chemicals are involved. So I feel like gambling is one of those things where if you manage to get into that and you don't realize I need to turn back this much, this feeling is super bad for me and it's making me make bad decisions, like, you're digging your own grave there more than a lot of other vices. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little overweight, but I'm very healthy. I would like to be less overweight, but I'm functional. Yeah, there's a lot of nonsense on the in the discourse on both sides. But there's no magical, like, there isn't a skinny person trapped inside of me. If you're like 600 pounds, there's a skinny person trapped inside of you. There's a little normal skeleton in there, and it's having a tough time, and it's going to have an impact on you. Okay, I think that's pretty much it, except that I turned him the wrong way. And I fucked it. Yeah, I fucked it. I think that's pretty much it. Maybe he'll go back. No, he won't. No, he won't. Okay. Wait, what's happening? Half of it grew back. I really hope that this is valid cheese. That'll be really funny. Come on, just scrape him off right there. Aw, damn it. That would have been so funny. Well, to a point. I also think that, like, there are a large number of people who are like morbidly obese who are definitely big on, like, this is healthy. If I choose it, it's healthy. It's like, you can choose it and you can survive. It'll have an impact. Like, there are clear disadvantages in lifespan to oh my god, to different weights. That said, there are outliers and there are exceptions, and in most cases that's because of being sedentary. And if you can be highly active, physically active, and you're still overweight and you're fine with that, man, go for it. If you're eating a ton of horrible garbage all the time, then it's still gonna hurt. But yeah, there are a lot of things that go into it too. Gambling is healthier than a porn addiction. Well, I guess I could see that going either way. Porn addiction can have a lot of personal impact. But do you? Oh, did we do it? Yeah, we did it. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, actually, I think that should be fine. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like the financial impact is also, the potential for financial ruin is significant. But also, financial ruin these days, like, I feel like that's the default state for, like, a ton of millennials. And it's gonna, like, all the Zoomers are gonna be living in financial ruin. Like, what the fuck's a savings account? What do you mean? You have extra money? You have money that you don't use right away on bills. Or food. Or cell phone. And hot chip. There we go. Are you gonna break anything, buddy? No, you're gonna be fine. Okay, reset. But yeah, and by no means am I saying that, like, people who get addicted to gambling are dipshits, and they should fuck off or anything. Like, there's absolutely addictive potential in almost anything. Just that there's less of an actual chemical component. Which is just objectively, you know, stronger. Oops. Well, god damn it. Nope, that is not fine. That is a mess. Well, you can make all kinds of different messes there. None of them do anything, though. You guys gonna do anything else? Well, and that's kind of... Lappy, that's a really funny point, too, is the world's finances are gambling. The stock market is literally gambling. It's all fucking gambling. I don't think that makes it smart. I think that people playing the stock market are, like, as dumb as gamblers. They just think it's, like, classy gambling. It's like, no, dude. You're fucking dumb. Oh, I don't want to do it with this one. That's the thing. Okay. I can't get over there and do it now that I've done it this way, but I see. I'm just trying to approach it a little different here. Seeing if anything sticks out. But no, that all more or less works no matter how stupidly you do it. That's what you want, right? Oh, yeah, that's all I was getting at, too. Yeah, there's a big difference between, like, fat shaming, and being an absolute, just bullying people for shit that sucks, and being like, bro, lose some goddamn weight. You're gonna die. So what is the correct play here, then? Shit. Oh, good. He stopped on the thing. I mean, I guess that works, right? One more, and then we're in the hole? Oh, shit. I can't get back up there. Okay, one more. And then I think we're in, but then I needed to flip the switch, too, don't I? You can see it. You can see it a little. But, like, even at my zoomiest zoom... Yeah, you have a one-to-one render with that lower right corner there, so you see it. Oh, I can get it all out of there, too. Yeah, I wish we could see a little further down there. I know you can't really fix that, but it's tough to see exactly what I'm supposed to do there with the beat blocks. They're visible, and they're brightly colored. Oh, god damn it. That was the wrong button. Always wins. No. The house is whoever has the most money. Or Nancy Pelosi. Okay, well, we fucked it. Let's go reset it. Oh, and I lost, oops, does that, no, that doesn't break it. I lost, 72 pounds, I think, was the most. I dropped down from, 240 to 170, roughly. I lost a lot of weight. It was a lot of work. And then I put some back on here, and a little bit here. And I actually had some pretty, significant... metabolic dysfunction, like actual metabolic dysfunction. God damn it. That bouncy one is getting me. From some stuff I was on as a kid, just really messed with me. Oh, and I have significant genetic risk factors as well. My mom was fat as shit, and like her whole family was fat as shit. A lot of people on my dad's side were kind of fat dickheads too. But that may have also just been a predisposition to eating like garbage. Also dodged the bullet on severe alcoholism, which probably helps a lot too. That's everywhere on both sides. And man, especially if you're a fucking beer idiot, that's just empty calories. I don't know who the fuck wants to get drunk on beer. Seems like such a waste. Yeah, I lost 72 sterling silver pounds. Pounds sterling? I don't know. British funny money. Gambling at British casinos. Trying to think of some joke about British cuisine, but it's not coming to me. That one's a little hard to see, that last tile there. Wait, how am I pounding that correctly? Am I actually supposed to go down there and let him walk over? Because I can't get back up and hit the on-off switch then. Yeah, I'm really confused what the final expectation is for me here. Maybe I was supposed to hit a different POW, but no, I didn't hit a POW over here. Stop it on the lower semi-solid, then wait for the switch to flip. Does the switch doesn't flip the thing around. Oh, wait for the switch to flip and march over the last bit there. Yeah, no matter what, he's killing himself. Yeah, so he's supposed to march over there, and I'm supposed to hit the on-off block? If I don't, I'll be crippled for life. That sounds... I mean, that sounds like a good motivator. Yeah, but at this point, it's because I get all, like... I feel weird and get all, like, depressed if I don't. Working out is an excellent antidepressant. But it is also very addictive, and it is an addiction that we really, like, PE class, physical education, that makes a lot of sense now. You really want to get that into a kid's head. That they should be busting their balls for 45 minutes a day, and they will be happier. Like it or not. You will eventually. If you keep at it, it will break you. Come on, buddy. Oh, good. Well, that did it. That did it, too. Womp, womp. Aww. I couldn't even get killed in a funny way. Thanks for nothing, Thwomp. I've seen what I needed to see. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's move on. Yeah, that was the only thing, is that last bit there. I swear to God we've done Puzzle 4 before, but it's not sticking out to me exactly what we did. But that last little bit there, it feels like that's the wrong puzzle. It feels like it's tough to get it in the exact right position. Now, fortunately, there's an answer to that. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I could go a lot harder on the cardio. I eat pretty healthy. I make virtually all my meals from scratch. I get at least a third of my calories from protein. Not even as like a crazy macro chaser guy. I just try not to eat a ton of carbs, and I like protein and try to eat a lot of protein. There we go. Well, that'll prevent you from hitting the wrong one. He's still inclined to just totally run away with it. And then he's stuck, right? So that's intentional. He's supposed to get stuck up there. And then we reset. Yeah, that appears to be what you want. Fine. Fine. Just munch on over there. I really want a muncher hand puppet. I told my girlfriend to make it for me. I'm gonna spend like $800 on it for her birthday, and I'm gonna be like, just make me puppets for my birthday. Okay, yeah, that's the idea, that you want the player to fiddle around with Boom Boom to understand how they're steering them, because that kind of plays into the next puzzle. Although, does it still play a ton into the other puzzle? I guess we'll see here in a sec. God damn you, Boom Boom. But yeah, even if you're not working out to lose weight, you don't have to losing weight should not be the only motivation to exercise. Cardio just makes you feel good. And cardio can be hiking or walking around at a decent pace. Even just walking around is super good for you. Oh, Boom Boom, why are you like this? Okay, maybe we want to hit the little guy faster. But even if it's not to lose weight, it's super good for you to actually exercise. To actually get exercise. It's good for your heart. It's good for the parts that wear out early, even if for just being sedentary. And there are lots of people who die early too, simply because they're entirely sedentary and parts wear out. They don't do anything. They don't work well when they start getting old because they're not, I don't know, well greased, well cared for. There we go. Do not need the ones like that. Okay, so I just needed to steer him more to the right so he wouldn't friggin' do that. There we go. Making progress here. Get surgery for kyphosis. Makes your back accordion forward due to trapezoidal spinal structure instead of rectangles. Weird. So instead of each spinal column being like this shape, they're like this shape? Man, that sounds rough and complicated. That'll motivate you. I'll awake with metal rods in my back. Oh, you have surgery in August. Then you'll have metal rods in your back. Jeez, that sucks. At least it's not that thing where your muscles turn into bones. The spine stuff just made me think of it, but there's totally a disease where your muscles slowly convert into bone, especially when they get injured. Oh, this is a different puzzle. This is a different puzzle. Okay. And it's a mess. But yeah, there are a few things that are more important than your spine, so that sucks, man. Glad you got a decent outlook on it. And are getting ready to get on that exercise. One of the things, too, I used to talk about it before I did it all the time. But, man, playing video games while you exercise, that's a way to do it. VR, Beat Saber kind of stuff is really great, but even just grabbing a controller, getting on an exercise bike, it can really help keep you pedaling. Okay, move. Go up. There we go. That's what we're doing. Change it because Loop effectively said, puzzle bad, spring janky, and I trust their advice. Yeah, Loop knows the things. Okay, that killed that. We probably just wanted to kill that right away then, right? Give it a minute here. Little coffee. Yeah, it's tough. I liked the third puzzle once I understood it, but I never had any capacity to understand it natively. After you explained what I needed to do, I was able to muscle my way through it, but yeah, the actual thing never kind of made itself clear. Oh, and then another POW. That should be fine, though. We'll just wait for it to go back. Loop doing viewer levels again? Oh, actually, I don't have to do it this way, right? Oh, maybe I should still. Oh, I know, I didn't have to. Maybe I had to. I can't tell if I had to do that or not. No, they displayed mine. Is it they? Or are you unaware? I assumed from watching Loop stream for 20 minutes once that Loop identified as a man, but I have no idea. That's why I asked. It just seemed very clear. Okay, last guy. Oh, this is cool, actually. This is a much better use of the two pipes here. This is cute. Yeah, clever. I feel like when we ran into this yesterday, I felt like, why do I still need the two pipes at this point? Oh, that's gonna hurt, isn't it, if I do that? But that ends up being a really clever use for that last hit there. Maybe we cheesed it yesterday? I do not remember either. Yeah, I would not, you know, write it down or anything. I also swear I heard Loop say something about his husband at one point, but then I swear at another point he was talking about his wife. So don't take anything seriously. Don't listen to me. It's Legos that somebody smashed upstairs. That's it. Oh, he has a wife? Okay. Yeah, so it might have been a joke I caught half of, and then it just landed in there. Wait, we did all the things. Definitely has a wife. Yeah, so I don't know why I heard husband. I very clearly heard husband, and I remember thinking, like, I wouldn't have thought he's gay. But he does play a lot of Mario Maker and, you know, Monster Hunter I think he was pretty into for a while. But also, overall, there's no real good determinant with gaming culture. You want to play puzzles 3 and 4, you can see one block I changed in puzzle 5. Give me a dev exit. Oh my god, we've been on this for 30 minutes. No, you can just give me the last puzzle. All right. Next. I nexted already. Triforce is already in there. Boom. I like it. Oh no, it broke. Oh, now I can't do it. Splatoon. If you played a lot of Splatoon, then I would have had a better, like, vaguely implied. Splatoon seems to have a very large, non-cis population. That would have been a funnier joke. Yeah, there! Did you say, did you say it before me or did I? Either way, but yeah, that's exactly where it was. That's exactly the one. Yeah, drop another one in there. Triforce, let's see what you got here. FV8. Besides a janky spine. That's X. Hey, if they have to pull anything out of there, tell them beforehand. Oh, what was it? There's definitely... Oh, Jewish. Tell them you're Jewish and that your beliefs are that you must be buried with all constituent components of your body. So anything that they remove, you ask that they save. Specifically so that if you are interested in keeping any of the parts, they, you know, will then keep them for you. Give you them. In almost all cases. I was writing it before you. Nice. Yeah, it wasn't a knock at all, you know. Sexuality and spectrum. There was definitely a joke there, but I was like, I've only ever seen him playing Monster Hunter and Mario Maker. Not allowed to play Link levels for some reason. That has a flag that means I attempted it, right? So I must have just not liked it. There's Bob-omb Factory. Oh, but that's 3D World. Well, we'll do that. Yeah, I mean, like everything else, straight people infest the place and then get mad about all the non-straight people. I'm sure Splatoon's the same way. I'm sure there's a huge community of people on Twitter who are like, Splatoon is a gathering of radical, trans, feminine... I don't remember what the Smash Bros. Thing was. But there was a big thing about that in Smash Bros. Was radical, trans, feminine terrorist group or something like that. Somebody made stickers. The Smash scene especially is exceptionally diverse in all ways, and boy, does that make some of that really specific type of, like, obnoxious little homophobe really angry. I haven't been back to Splatoon 3 in a while. I sent you the level file. Now I'm dev exited. Now I can go touch it. Oh yeah, I see the Discord message. Okay, that was almost stupid. When it came out, get away from me. The Bible disproves trans people's right to exist. The entire Splatoon banned him from everything instantly. Yeah, actually, the Bible was really clear about wearing the wrong types of clothes. And if you want to go with a really literal interpretation, men didn't wear pants. They wore kind of like flowy robes. But it was still really important that you not wear the opposite gender's clothes. So men need to get in robes, and women need to get in dresses. No more of this fucking pants shit. Were they female? They probably weren't female. They were a gamer. They were a homophobic gamer. Screaming nonsense. They were a white dude. Pretty much for sure. But, what is it? 2 Timothy... 1 Timothy 2:10. That's the one. Let a woman learn in silence with all subjection. I suffer not a woman to teach nor to usurp authority over a man, but to be silent. In all translations, That verse, 1 Timothy 2, 10, 11, 12, it is commandingly clear that in no case can a woman ever speak against a man, or even speak in the presence of a man against his will. And man, if you are ever in an argument with somebody taking the Bible too seriously and they have a vagina, done. Fucking done. You just tell them you're wrong. The Bible says you're wrong. Oh, that's probably the Old Testament thing. Nope, that's the New Testament. That's like the end of the New Testament, bitch. Shut the fuck up. The sky is red. Agree with me or I will stone you. Oh. I can't imagine I'd do well on a date with a biblical really, really literal, like, biblical lady. But it would be funny. The ultra-high ADHD, autism, and queer-affirming community of Splatoon is such an anomaly. Well, I feel like there's a lot of that in Smash. I feel like there's a good deal of that in gaming generally. But in like non-esports gaming, I would say that the more esports style gaming, and gun game style stuff in general, tends to be, yeah, you know, your straight white boomer. But I also really don't play much shooty guns anymore. So my only experience with that is local and people in my age group who are often those people. Smash community was super diverse though. A white dude who cosplayed as a Japanese man. Yeah, I know the type. I've been on image boards for so long, it's boiled my brain. Yeah, Smash community is solid. There's a lot of stupid drama, and there are a lot of people, it's very attractive to people who are not well socialized, like who just haven't been engaged good in social situations. And I don't think that breeds pedophilia. I like that. That was very simple, had a very clear theme. We ran through it while I rambled. It was perfectly enjoyable. But the number of people who made poor sexual choices in the Smash community is a little ridiculous. And then when you couple that with the storyline chasing and the drama, it has made for a lot of really gross stuff in the Smash community that I feel like could be better if somebody would like just have classes. Like just have a class and be like, okay, here's the deal. Don't put your penis in anyone under 18. Doot doot. Now sing it with me, kids. Ask for permission before you try to fuck somebody. I should have the kazoo. They're bad. There was a lot of bad stuff. Bad stuff. And I'm by no means am I saying that there's this, like an environmental contribution to like pedophiles and all the sexual assault. That stuff with Captain Zack was bonkers. Fucking bonkers. And I think a lot of that just really makes it weird, especially. We did have that one crazy anti-trans Mario Maker person a couple of months back. They exploded on Twitter about how there are too many, like, trans people in Mario Maker. I was like, the what? Like 6? What's wrong with you? And again, it's not critical. I'm just saying, I've never felt like there was a huge community of trans people ruining Mario Maker. Nobody's even Splatoon. You can't get on Splatoon without seeing a comment about trans rights. And, you know, trans rights, human rights, etc. But you don't see that in Mario Maker. Nobody's fucking smearing it all over levels in Mario Maker or anything. Like, how do you get mad about it in Mario Maker? Doot, 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 doot. All right. Oh, and it's level data. Okay, hang on. Hang on, I gotta grab it. I gotta put it. Oh, it's number 11 now? Yeah, you just like changing numbers around on me. Go, course 11. Do we even have a course 11 in there? No. Okay, hang on. We gotta go make a course 11 now. Oh, it's mad. It's mad at me. That was interesting. The new one. Force maker and save over it. Triforce, thanks for dropping another one in there. Yeah, it is. It is really crazy. And again, I think a lot of that is just... Oh. I don't even necessarily think it was always deliberately pedophilia. And just the fact that... I don't want to say, like, atheists in a foxhole, but, like... I want to say autists in a foxhole. But that's mean. I would never say that. Is that proximity in those situations where age is not a significantly considered factor, I think makes it easier to make disgusting and weird terrible choices that you shouldn't make. That coupled with the lack of socialization, I think lubricated people to make terrible decisions that somebody should have stopped. Your stack size is 10. Yeah, we're at 8, 9, 10, and then we add a 0. Wait, isn't that's 10? So there's 11. Okay. No, I was explaining what I thought, and then I backpedaled. See? See how we did that? I didn't say it. I was explaining that I wouldn't say it. Oop, I clicked handheld by accident. Oh, why didn't you overwrite anything? Why aren't you overwriting anything? That's weird. Had to change it to 11 for exporting to my Switch. Four, 8, 9, 10, and then we add a 0, so that's 10, so that's 11. That's really weird. Okay, that's there. Let's exit the level maker then. See if that'll fix it. Yeah, I would say animalistic is that the important considerations that they should have made, that a different social environment may have encouraged them to make, simply weren't occurring, and it just seemed like I can, so I should. And then you mix with that, like, potential weird clout dynamic stuff and that kind of stuff. Like that, there are a lot of factors. There are a ton of factors that all contribute, and I'm sure some actual social scientists could really do a really interesting write-up of all that. But it's a messy scene. Honestly, don't shit where you eat, man. Don't fuck your buddies. Just don't fuck your buddies. Nope. It didn't change. That's 4, 8, 12, and then minus 1 is 11. What's wrong here? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Okay, let's exit the emulator. Copy it back in. Yeah, it's being real weird about it. There must be some unique criteria for when it actually refreshes ROM. Let me delete that and then paste it in hot and fresh. RAM? I guess RAM. I don't know. Working memory. I don't know where that is. I don't rename my levels booba. I just type nonsense. I'll let the fingers take me. Is that a real thing? Did a plane shoot itself? I would really love to be in that plane crash. You know, if I was fine. Oh. So then, was it able to reach some velocity beyond? Yeah, it should have added the velocity of the explosion onto the plane's velocity, right? And then the bullet would go forward. The atmosphere would slow it down. Just basic things would slow it back down to terminal velocity, and then the plane would fly into it. I imagine is what happened. Yeah, air resistance. And then lulls ensued. Well, there was that whole thing about whoever the last dipshit with the hydrogen bomb was like, hey, wait a fucking second here. Okay, did we move it from somewhere else and it fucking broke? What's happening here? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is 11. This is 11. I'm going to try making a course in that exact spot. Bad balls. You're digging yourself. You're digging a hole for yourself here? How? I mean, I know I moved it, but even if I moved it, it should, I don't know, not be there. That's what I was concerned about, is that it's not overwriting anything. Name the level file for you. It's not getting plopped in there. Oh, does it have this name? Is it overwriting this one for some reason because I moved it? Taking a piss out of your penis? That's dated 6/20, so no, that's probably the old one. Let's delete that so it's not confusing. Goodbye. Okay. Just use the 010 that I gave you. Well, we don't have anything there either. I'll go put something there quick, then we'll pop that in there. Don't we have to do that, or does it not work? What are you dotting at me? What? For what? The ellipsis. Oh, wait, no. 10 would be a different one. You can figure it out. Bald. Let's see here. 3, 7, 11, 10. 10 is on Booba now. I don't know. It'll work, or it might stick itself there if it swaps blank spots. We'll find out after these messages. Download 10. Download folder. Okay. Oh, wait. Let me actually stop emulation before we do that, too. It appears to want to be horrible at all times. Okay. That was fast. Delete all the old course data out of there. Out of my downloads here. And there we go. Yeah, I always thought that was funny when I was doing, full screen. When, for once in a while, I hate traditional fighters. You do you if you're into it, I don't care. But I really don't have fun with traditional fighters, especially Tekken, style fighters, like those really slow, clunky, combo fighters like that just feel so slow. Like, the amount of time between you pushing a button and the actual, like, input finishing so that you're free to input again is so goddamn long. Like, Street Fighter 2 Turbo early, like Super Nintendo Killer Instinct was even a little slow. But, like, Street Fighter 2 Turbo was alright. I don't like it, but it was more playable because there's, like, 7 frames for animation, not 70. Soul Calibur 2. Soul Calibur 2 had some slow animation, some characters were really fast. I like Voldo, though, so that was basically it. It's pretty big. But when we were doing those tournaments, those were relatively diverse groups of always straight, really normal men. Not all white, like a good number of black and brown folks. but all white. And then compared to Smash, where it was like younger, both genders, all genders, all sexes and sexualities, it was always really funny when there was like one event after the other. And the one time we helped stream I want to say Madden tournament, I told the guy I was working with, like, no, we're not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. I don't want to help with that. I don't want to help with that ever again. It was so goddamn awful. Sir? Excuse me. Did it get swapped with another course here somewhere? Like, did an empty course get swapped and cleared and now it's just broken? Because I have no idea what's happening here. It should be right here. Does crazy stuff to the level file order. Well, don't do that. Well, how do I fix it? No, I don't want to change the description. I want to murder you. Like, does that free it? Or is 10 like here? You can swap. You can swap blank levels. So 10 could be anywhere. Oh. I need to fill it all up and then save it filled up. Too bad I can't just copy in here. I can save repeatedly. We can save repeatedly pretty quick. Okay. Rename to something you can see you have a slot for. That will work. Okay. Let's exit this menu here. That seems like the worst place to touch it. Make this a little bigger so I can actually see it here. And then, let's see, we're on 10 and 10. So, let's just use 0, 0. Nice and easy. Okay. I'm back from pissing from my male genitals. Wow. That is offensive to other genitals. Good thing we have all those warnings on the stream now. Okay, bot. You in the right profile? I'm pretty sure, unless the profile changed, but it's being weird. I can't see how the profile would have changed because I didn't change anything, but we can check. It worked. Oh, where is it? Oh, yeah, there it is. It just has the wrong icon. Okay. There we go. No, I want to play it. Bowl of Crave cereal. I liked, Honey Smacks? One of them smells like coffee when you pour in milk, and it was really nice. Okay. Let's see. Is this another one where I shouldn't move Mario? Right, that was this one, wasn't it? Don't move Mario or it'll crack. Let's see here. Oh, I wanted to, like, enter the pipe in case it was needed for the setup, but we can just pop them in over here. Pop them in. This is probably where you drop, right?
Here we go.
Wow. Nice. Yeah, that must be where you drop. Oh, and this gives me a reset then if I break it. That's good. Yeah, I was gonna say, it would be sad. It would be sad to lose it there. Okay. Okay, I'll stop making the noise now. Yeah, I was like that until my 30s. I was on a lot of ADHD meds that just absolutely fucked with my metabolism as a kid. Yeah, I like the drunk sound effect. I like the weird drunk sound effect. Oh, I'm back here. Oh, wait, we don't want to, we just want to do that, don't we? And then we can do this. Oh, nope, that was wrong. Okay, I thought I was supposed to actually time it there, but I see it now. Yeah, my metabolism got pretty fucky at some point. As a kid, my dad would take me to Chinese food restaurants because I could eat 7, 8 plates of garbage, just piles and piles of garbage. It was cheaper to take me to the buffet on the weekends we were with him than it was to feed me. And I was catastrophically underweight. I was 6 feet tall and 90 pounds throughout all of high school. Like, just unbelievably underweight. Do the thing. And it was never a problem. I generally would eat 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day with no issues. And then eventually I just slowly started gaining weight. And I wasn't super sedentary, but, you know, I was relatively sedentary. What are we doing? How are we making you go? Oh, I see it. I see it, and I'm dumb. I see it, and I'm dumb. Yeah, and especially as a kid. When I was younger, you know, 30 goddamn years ago, they put kids on, the dose I was on of methylphenidate. I remember really clearly reading a couple of years back that, that is, like, much larger than the dose they will ever give a child because of the risks that we now know of sudden death. But they really don't do methylphenidate anymore because it's boogie. It's basically, it's literally, it's pretty much pharmaceutical meth. But yeah, I could pretty much eat like there was a hole in me. And eventually that hole was filled in, and then filled in some more. Okay, now we should be able to walk him to the spot. There we go. Problem solved. Now you get to die. If we're here. Oh, no, if we were there, we would have already been on the pole. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, my diet was terrible. I would shit like 5, 6, 8 times a day. Like, I just had to shit constantly. I spent a ton of time shitting. Now that I eat pretty normal, 1,500 to 2,500 calories a day. Shit once or twice a day, like a regular person. Okay, we did it. We did it. We looked at the last puzzle. It definitely has changed a bit, but it's pretty much identical in spirit to what we'd seen previously. And it's still really funny. I do see that when we spawn in here correctly, though, we do not get to see that mess of flagpoles there, which is almost a little sad. We don't get to see that. Yeah, I almost wish you could force the player to have to auto-scroll over all those flagpoles over there. Have to look at it. Each mess of flagpoles for a different puzzle completion. Oh, is there another way to see those? Oh, do you see those when you're over here? Yeah, you probably see those when you drop out of here. Okay, we've done all the things. Goodbye. Hello. Yee. All these references to Kanye and his very offensive views. There's a joke there about he would have been a good smasher. FB8, WSX, and YG. Yeah, well, the first time I was working at losing weight, going from 6,000 calories a day to like 1,500, man, it just fell off me. The gal I was dating at the time, it pissed her off. She was also doing calorie restriction, wanted to lose a little bit of weight, and you know, it was working for me. She was like, "I'm gonna do that with you." Made it really easy for me to stick to it. Um, Pissed her off real bad when I was just sloughing off like 5 pounds a week sometimes. Like, just an unbelievable amount of weight just coming off of me. No, no, but that said, if you're eating an absurd amount of calories, cutting that back to a regular amount of calories is absolutely possible to do, and you can still reach the same satiety by consuming lower calorie, high density foods. Like cauliflower is a really commonly suggested one. 8-1 3D world level. Yeah, we'll do that. But just adding more vegetable and fiber and protein and less fucking carbs and garbage, and it will take care of itself. But no, like a full-size adult human should not do like 1,200, 800 calories a day. You see a lot of that in like calorie restriction subreddits, and it's just unbelievably dumb. Did I scroll past it? No, I've done that one already. I just didn't see the heart. There we go. Skip squeaks. Left touch. Hey, Koof, how you doing? Our maker's been slowing down a bit. But nice to see some regular faces. Thanks for dropping something in there. Looks like Lappy snuck back in there before you. Don't know how I feel about this level. Well, it looks fine so far. Decorative skip squeak. Lots of vertical stuff. Skip squeak's not really doing anything other than serving as a really static enemy. And I feel like Skip Squeak generally shines. Wow. I saw the thing said secrets. It was a lie. Skip Squeak really shines when you get to do something with the jumping. That, like, sets up, like, a double jump setup or something like that. Otherwise, it's just a Goomba that's standing still. I badly want to use 3D world enemies and stacks for stuff. I know, I saw it. We've seen it. You mean you've got more ideas? More stack size solvables? On a puzzle level where you have to remove as much noise as possible to solve it? That could end up pretty trolly. You don't mean sound effect noise. You mean like, essentially red herrings, like just getting shit out of the way so you can see what's happening? Yeah, I'd have to see it to know. Like, you could do something like that where you're kind of doing like almost like a physical puzzle. Like pieces, puzzle pieces here in the field so you can work. Okay, Skip Squeak trying to stay in position on... Oops. On a conveyor. Also pretty funny. Really working. He's really working at it there. Pretty easy to get in some trouble coming back down from there. Oh, I'm smart. Aesthetics are good. There's no ton you can do with 3D World, but you still found a way to do something. Oh. Unlimited P switch sound, unlimited start. I mean, it could be interesting, yeah, if that was the mechanic, and then somehow the lack of noise let you hear something else important. It would be really tough to actually educate the player for that. Like, you'd want to have, like, an opening room that, like, I don't know, shows the player what noise they're supposed to hear. Like, you'd really want to find a way to actually, like, demonstrate this is what you want to get back to, is this noise. Without that noise also being the answer. I assume it would be like counting ticks on a clock or something like that. But it could definitely be pretty interesting. Okay, now we're doing spike, skip, squeak. I think there's a little bit more to do. And these guys are less of the standing still Goomba. These guys are more like a, you know, a spike that moves a little bit. Oh, opens a goal. The noise is gone. Okay. You should be able to actually do training for that even easier then. Since you don't have to tell the player, like, this is the noise that you need to count or whatever. Just that clearing the noise is the solution. You should be able to have a room with one sound in it. That as soon as the player stops the sound, the way opens, and then they're ready. Like, it should be really, really easy to do a demonstration of what's necessary there. You probably could even fit that in the title of the level is, make the sound stop. Quiet's the way forward? I don't know. But you could probably fit the all the information you need into the level description without necessarily needing an explainer. And there we go. Yeah, decent. Yeah, skip squeaks are fun to jump off of right after you jump. I would say that's one of the coolest things to do with a standard skip squeak is like something that has you run and jump onto one that is at the right height right away. But nothing wrong with it. It's a very solid level that was very traditional that didn't do too much. Oh, I meant to like it. Hang on. Sound means this, so prepare yourself. Five Nights at Freddy's is a bunch of GIFs. GIFs are not spooky. God, I hate that those are horror games now. I miss horror games. I miss real horror games. I miss Silent Hill so much. And Dead Space. Next. Lappy, what do you want me to take a look at here? Enemies with so many unique properties. Oh, yeah, Skip Squeaks could run shit all over the place, because, Lappy, you must have seen some of that madness people have used in troll levels and stuff, where, like, a Skip Squeak will run a fucking gauntlet to get somewhere after you push him out of his spot. So if you stacked a bunch of shit on him, you could have a Skip Squeak set up all kinds of madness. A Skip Squeak breaking his own stack on top of him could, like, set up an obstacle course, or could set up a really cool auto level. If you had like an auto level pushing the player forward as a skip squeak dropped the pieces they interacted with, that would actually be really goddamn cool. Happy, what do you want me to play here? BR7. XH2. ADG. How about story mode? Wow. Wow. Do an undo dog joke. But jump scares aren't it's not horror. Jump scares are spooks. But we should just have a different name for that. Like that's boo. That's a boo. Boo to you game. Triforce, thanks for dropping another one in there. Like jumping out at my girlfriend when she comes home with groceries. That's a prank. It's kind of funny, but it's nowhere near as funny as like if I orchestrated like a fake death scene with some fake blood and everything, and she comes home and like runs towards me like because she thinks I died, and then like a bucket of shit falls on her head, and then I get up and laugh at her all covered in blood. Like that's work. That's like the jump scares. It's the jump scare versus doing some work to actually scare the shit out of somebody. Story mode level you haven't played in a while. Has anything else ever changed? Does he ever feel bad about not having more jokes? Why are question mark blocks so good at holding powerhouse? Because they have so much room inside. Okay. Give me some levels. What was the first level? Downhill battle. Oh, probably an introduction to slopes. Yeah, it was probably just an introduction to slopes. Well, we had an Angry Sun level pretty early on. I was so goddamn hyped for the Angry Sun. So goddamn hyped. I wish somebody would do something a lot like Silent Hill. that was better written and voice acted. Silent Hill was never anywhere near as bad as like the early Resident Evil games, which I don't think were good horror games or good survival games. The Resident Evil games at least did a really good job at... The Silent Hill games did a really good job at genuinely horrific environments. Like, incomprehensibly horrific environments that did not rely on shock or jump scares. They relied on actually, like, difficult to deal with and difficult to observe things, which I think that's true brilliance. I think that's how you do a really great job. And there's just so little of that. It's a bad level. This is a boring-ass auto-scroller. Just showing me that the angry Sonic exists. And giving me some stupid coin farm stuff. Which we'll never need again. That's it. Just a bunch of coins. And a sun. Yeah, that wasn't even like a new soup style level. The Fatal Frame games look cool. I never played through them. A buddy of mine had them. Entonove. Thanks. How you doing tonight? Oh, look, we got the coins. Cool. Let's see what you got. Got applause, so it's worth it in my book. Did they applause me for the level? Is that a thing and I just skipped over it? Story mode level gives applause. Do you play my Power Up Matrix 2 yet? I don't know. I might remember when I look at the title card. J61. J87. 40H. 40 horses. And Tom, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. We're doing all right. You know, Marmite has been slowing down a little bit, but it hasn't died yet. So we're surviving on scraps. We want to be the last king of the hill when everyone else has died. Yeah, I mean, Silent Hill, well, Silent Hill touched on some really, like, psychologically rich concepts, especially 2 and 3, but they were so, especially 2, they were so poorly translated and then poorly voice acted that they really kind of shit the bed. But that said, they're still some of the best survival horror games I've played. Dead Space 1 and 2 were absolutely brilliant and unbelievable that they came out of an EA studio. Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of that. A lot of folks switch over to stuff like that when big things happen. But you'd think the viewer level... Oh, actually, all the people who would make viewer levels and want to bring them started playing Tears of the Kingdom also. I don't think so. Stinky. I don't think so. Yeah, the Dead Space 1 remake was really great. I thought it was going to be a shameless cash grab. I refused to pay for it. I feel like EA still owes me money for killing Hellgate London, and in general, I commit to stealing games from them. I'm sorry, playing them by borrowing them and not paying for them. I would never advocate illegally downloading games, but the new one used de novo. My girlfriend bought it for me. So then I was like, well, then I'm gonna fucking play it, and it was really great. The remake was really great. I would definitely say it's worth the price they're charging, and it's really nice to see EA make something on... Make something good. Oh, no, I haven't seen this. We did the first one, though, and I thought that was an awesome puzzle, so... This should be cool, too. Oh my god, the night airship theme in Super Mario World is so good. Good one. I really like Dead Space 2. I think Dead Space 1 with the silent protagonist felt dated even at the time, which the remake actually did correct. And they did a great job with Isaac's voice. It's the same voice actor. And it makes a lot of sense. And it all works. It all works. It's all the same story, but it feels like it's told in a more cohesive way. There's more openness on the ship, which I thought was really brilliant in the remake as well. Was that the ship is real, and contiguous. That was such a cool thing. It seems like it wouldn't matter, but it does. And then all these little side quests for lore, and the fact that all the lore is voice acted, and there's a ton more of it that plays into the later games. It was absolutely amazing. The remake is great. The remake is absolutely great. And yeah, the Isaac's writing was always really good until the third game. And it seems like they're ignoring the third game, the choices they made with this character, which was really nice. But I did like Dead Space. Hey, Red, how you doing tonight? I did like Dead Space 2 a lot as well. I thought that the love interest stuff was a little cheesy, as well as the like, jaded by conflict stuff. Like, dude, this guy just broke out of extreme psychological terror. He should not be this, like, casually like, hey, baby, you having trouble with these monsters? Like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't care how experienced you are with an abject nightmare. Like, I was homeless twice. The second time, it's not like, yo, I'm ready to be homeless.
Please subscribe to
What's up, baby? I've been homeless before. You want a hand? Red, thanks a lot for the sub, bud. 34 months. You know, that's a lot of months. You know, that's like 3 goddamn years almost.
Just resubscribe for 34 months.
Cheese this? No. Oh, we can get stuck and then die. Yeah, the DLC in Dead Space 3, I think, was the only thing that was even remotely good. Oh, yeah, that was a nice thing in the remake as well, as they're actually talking a little bit more about the church and a lot of the stuff that we were just missing in the later games. So it all came together really good. The thing that I think made Dead Space 2 so special was those fucking cows. Whatever they were, those dog, cow, raptor things. Those were legitimately some of the most terrifying enemies I've ever... Oh, god damn it. I accidentally hit nest. I meant to hit hide overlay so you guys can see what's down here. Cheese any of that with the shell jump? It doesn't look like it. Wait, what's the victory criteria here then? Is it literally just reaching that top part? Actually, maybe I can then. Yeah, it was really, really good. No, not reaching the top part. Oh, there must be on-off blocks there, so I need to reach the key door with a key, it looks like. That's my goal here. Hard to see when you can't see behind the friggin' tape there, but that must be what we're doing. But I would say try to make it clear if you can. I mean, you're playing off the power-ups that you have, so you need the Super Mario World barrier. But still potentially confusing. Oh, hey, that gives me feather. Now, is this the reusable checkpoint? Yes. Which also gives me feather. Okay. Honor make it? Honor made it. Also honor made it. What's honor made it? Oh, that's interesting. Shit, I've never seen that before. Did I just transfer a Buzzy through a one-way? Oh, that was your buddy who you thought was gonna die. Well, I'm glad your friend didn't die, bud. That's good. That's good for you. And him. Probably good for him too, huh? Yeah, they'll probably drop the Nuvo after a couple of months. And then, you know, then you can get it other ways. Now, is that a thing? Can you do that? Yeah, he popped through the one-way. That's kind of neat. I never seen that before. Yeah, that's new to me. Yeah, the Dead Space 3 DLC was really the only part of 3 that really felt Dead Spacey. I loved the final boss. Like, there was so much in Dead Space 3 that was good that they ruined. They started you out on a huge ship, and that was so goddamn cool. And then you also get this, like, large, frigid world. Like, the setting was great. A lot of the enemies were rehashes from the previous games anyway, so it's fine. Cool story and everything else there was so bad. Final boss was great. Final boss is really great. Yeah, it had a really the DLC in you're more than friends. Well, congratulations on your coma GF BF CF coma friend. Coma on your coma friend. Oh, what? Sorry, you what? You're more than friends and they don't know and they just came out of a coma? Okay. As much as I was just joking about coming on a friend who's in a coma, don't actually do that. Oh, that did light that bomb. That actually does light that bomb. Okay. Yeah, the player does have the opportunity to pound with that. I wonder if that's an answer for anything. Let's see. Yeah, don't come on your friends who are in comas, please. I did. I destroyed the bomb, but I can set that one off. So let's see what we get here. What does he drank spicy water mean? Oh, we can't do that here, can we? Nope, that's not a thing. That's wrong game. And we are not making it that way either, so I don't know how we're doing. Oh, we can throw a shell up there. Oh, we don't have to fuck around with the P-switch. Am I finding cheese? Is all of this cheese? How much of this is cheese on a scale of 1 to cheese? Non? Non-cheese? Cheese-free lifestyle? I have no idea how I'm supposed to get anything in there. Do we have anything else we can get in there? He drank acid-filled coffee thanks to Pasadena, Texas. What? I feel like I would have heard about acid water in Texas. But who knows? I mean, after Flint, Michigan, maybe we're just over talking about bad water quality. I mean, I guess. He's in there. Oh, I could have dropped him there and then I could have bonked him. And that would have flipped the switch. Does that help me? No benefit, just fun. Yeah, like that, but not bad. That is correct. Apparently so regular, no one covers it. So, are you telling me to trust the plan? Spicy water was part of Q's plan for all of us? If I get over here with the cape, then I think I've won, right? That's where the key will be? Oh, wait. No, if that's where the key will be, I can just keep pounding till I get the key. Yeah, let's try that. Make our water orange juice. But if the water is all orange juice, how is anyone ever gonna brush their teeth? Huh? Yeah. Riddle me that, scientist. That didn't work. Okay, hang on. Hang on while I continually brute force this. Oh, we'd have to have some way to make that go away. Oh, wait, don't we? Yeah, we can make that go away. Is that intentional? We can totally do that. God damn you. God damn you and your nonsense. What did I do to deserve this? I don't think we needed to set any of that up, so we might as well start over. Prevent bringing a second bomb? This is probably a more delicate solution. That's what your mom said. It's a more delicate solution. Really tore her ass up. Let's go bonk this. I don't know how to do it different. Yeah, I mean, if this works, this works. I feel a little bit like I'm brute forcing it. Or that these weren't considered, but, you know, I still feel like I'm solving something, so we'll see. I don't know what I need to flip the goddamn switch for then, though. Unless I'm missing something here. Okay, well, I don't know where the key is. Let me get that out of the way. There we go. Everything in a puzzle has a reason. That is also not the key. Okay, I would have thought it was that. Yeah, I'm assuming. I'm just not seeing yet where the goddamn key is. There's some reason for all that mess up there, too. We only want to set that off over there once. Does this at any point get me a key if I kill all these this way? No, we killed them with the cape before, so it shouldn't matter. Okay, we're now having a lot of trouble actually ground pounding when they're landing. There. No, they don't have a key. So then where is the key? That doesn't work. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything in this state anyhow, but I'm still going to keep poking around for a minute. See if anything comes together, because there's got to be a friggin' key somewhere. Wow. Calm down, bud. Just a beetle. Does this benefit me? I'd laugh so hard if there's like bounce cheese here. I'm pretty sure I touched it. I'm counting it. Pretty sure his face touched it. Pikmin I never got into. Pikmin I always felt like it was less fun Lemmings. But I know a lot of people are real excited for it, so you do you. Enjoy it. Like the first one, it just did not, it refused to grip me. Constantly feeling like, where's the part where I get to do stuff? Nope, not this game, bud. Yeah, I have no idea what this guy's for. Oh, wait a sec. I see a hole over there. Okay, those holes are actually pretty hard to see, and I think that's the thing that we're missing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to bring a Bob-omb back there. the hell are you looking at, bud? I like this all the time. I'm gonna tear that wall off and see what the hell's in there that he is constantly looking at. Because it's getting weird at this point. Yeah, that's what I felt like. I felt like I was sitting there and watching stuff get done. Do I want you for anything? I'm gonna bring you anyway. That just didn't get me. It's like Animal Crossing, like just doesn't tickle my pickle. Seriously? How it was quoted to me, and it's pretty accurate. Yeah, I liked Lemmings a lot, and even though you didn't have real direct autonomy in Lemmings, I felt like the almost like chess-like puzzle aspects to it felt really good. The kind of explory aspects in I mean, I can respawn and see if anything else goes over there. Ah, okay. It's scroll lock magic. So now we're gonna put a shell over there. Okay. Yeah. Weird. But that works. At least you show it to me. If the answer was kick a goddamn asshole into a hole, I would have been mad. Are you serious right now with this? How do I get back over there? Oh wait, it spawns a pea balloon in here. Never mind. Yeah, it never gripped me. But in general, I don't like the simmy stuff super a lot either. Learned that we cracked RNG for the lottery in Pokemon Oras. Good luck. Good luck with Pokemans. Get me Shiny Spiritomb into what was the last one I cared about? Legends, I guess. Heart Gold? Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I think was the last mainline one that I actually had a lot of fun with. That was probably wrong. Go through here. Do you keep your numbers up in caves? Yeah, maybe. I'm probably better off trying out the Pikmin 4 demo. That's probably the most improved one, rather than like picking up Pikmin 1 or 2 and then just being sad. Let's off the on-off there while we're at it. Well, we don't need to yet. Oh, I was going to say, we can at least do the Bob-omb, but... You don't like the Pikmin 4 demo? So 2 or 3 was the pinnacle for you? Do this. Annoying little hole to get in. Stop. Thank you, you a turtle. Aww. I was really hoping it would get it from off screen, but it did not. Oh, the 4 demo is downloading, and you don't have room for the demo. It's not even the full game, just the demo's too big. But you know SD cards are pretty cheap, right? Yeah, I feel like you just need a bigger SD card. 6 gigs should not break the bank. Okay. Dance Wars, what will you do? Will do you? Yeah, get a big one. Dude, a 512 gig is like 30 bucks now, I feel like. Oops. 512's cheap. You always come out facing the same way? Is that how that works? Can I just let go? No. Oh, I got it. Okay, there it is. But that also flips the switch, so we have some more. It sounds like any money at all. It is some. I feel like we're probably at a point of the civilization that you might be able to find a good sized micro SD card just in the couch cushions. In there with some old change. Okay, so that flips the switch, and then we have to do that. I think we have a handle on what we need to do to flip the switch, though. So I think we've put all the pieces together without being too dumb at any point. That's nice. Look at me, I'm a little Carl. Get vaccinated. Something about cell walls. I have a large backlog of Carl's YouTube content I need to watch. Activate a P with his head. Can't he? He can activate a P with his head. Do you not want him to be able to activate the P with his head? Because he bumps into stuff. He can bump into blocks. That's what he do. Wait, all that was unnecessary. I just needed to take damage and grab it. Why Ken? I'm reading it. He can bump into turn blocks also. Oh shit. Did it wrong. Turn blocks, question mark blocks. He can bump into everything. On off switches. Anything that you could hit normally, he can bump into with the P suit. Except I think he can't break blocks, brick blocks. Oh, are you leading me to something? Because I'm assuming this is the rest of the solution here. Oh, you fucking killed it. You're a murderer. Is there more solution in the solutions that I'm not solutioning correctly yet? Okay, now we just have to touch it. I need to spin fly. I need to spin fly is what I need. Just bonk. Oh, god damn it. We literally did that before, too. We went and bonked it. Yeah, I'm over here making this, like, complicated thing because we talked about it and it seemed like the answer. But yeah, I literally just need to come over here and bonk it. Thanks. Thanks. We were so smart for a second. My stupid way would have worked, though. That's the important part. My stupid idea was an answer of validity. Eli, thanks for dropping a level in there. I have a tip for you this time. You ready? Stick around. Stick around for a minute. Do. Rated June 21st. You just made that account. You make new accounts because you get banned all the time, you penis butt. Because you're a fucking pump and dumper. And you're such a chronic pump and dumper that rather than actively engage with stuff, you fucking pump and dump, and then when you get banned by too many Twitch streamers, you make a new account, don't you? Don't you, Eli? Or you're a bot. You're that level liker. You're that level distributor. Somewhere out there's somebody advertising likes for bad levels. That has to explain so much. It still takes a second. Yeah, I was set in my way. Also, Koof, I know that I ripped you off a little bit there. See, I should have done it during the end of the level thing there. That would have been good. But I got a better kazoo now. Much better. I spent $15 on a kazoo. That's probably how much I'll make on Twitch this month. So, you know, what is it? 9 times 4? 18, 36 hours of work for that kazoo. But I feel like I owed you a little bit. Now the kazoo is a little bit more worth it. A tiny bit
Hi,
more
I'm
worth
Grand
it.
Pooh
Worth it.
Bear.
Hey,
Please
thanks a lot
subscribe
for
to
the sub.
hotfist.com, which despite sounding like a very inappropriate website, is actually a Twitch streamer. He's
You
better
heard
than
it.
me at
That was
Mario
him.
Maker
That was
and
not
Mario
AI.
World.
He said it.
Coof_LD
I'm better than
subscribe.
him.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot for the sub, Coop. Really appreciate it. Oh, not even the Prime sub. That's the big boy sub. You know, that's going to start mattering soon for a very small sliver of streamers. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I know. Somebody's going to do it at some point, so it won't be as funny. But before the AI voice stuff was like a real thing, a real concern, I did that for my birthday last year and thought, oh, that's funny. It was $25. I was like, yeah, I'm going to make him say I'm better than him. That's great. Antonove. Let's take a look at what you got. Eli, you have to have a conversation with me or I'm banning your new account. You have to talk. This is not how it works for everybody, by the way. There you go. That is how it works for a name I recognize as a chronic pump and dumper, and then I looked at it. And then, that's his first message because he just made the account because he just got banned, I'm guessing, from too many streams. X1G. It's just an Eli rule. Uploading your noise level, great. Hours in the golden sky. Revel in a shower of golden light. So would you call that not a dump and run? Oh, okay. Okay, it was a brand new account, and I swear to God, I've seen that name before, and it was striking me as maybe one of the pump and dumpers. There's another one too. What was it? Jan something? June something? I'll know it when I see it. I'll know it when I see it. Didn't we do your level? Or did I accidentally skip over you? No, we just did Koof's level. Did I skip your level by accident? And then you added yourself back in? Good white male. Set in your way and willing to violate any logic to attain your goal. Yeah, you know, just plow forward straight ahead. Doesn't matter how unequipped I am. Couldn't add myself because I was being played. Did we not skip? What happened? Oh, I nexted early, didn't I? Okay, I nexted early. But now you added yourself back in. Now you added yourself back in instead of telling me. So we're going to proceed normally here. It's pretty straight. I wouldn't say super straight. It's pretty straight. You're supposed to tell me, like, oh, I was supposed to be up. What happened to my level? I'm the current level. But no, you just plowed ahead. And I missed the golden shower joke. It was a golden opportunity. A joke about urine. Pretty good. I'm waiting for the level to set up like a golden shower. That would be very impressive if you, like, spawn Bowser on a track with a whole bunch of blasters full of coins and it makes it look like he's just pissing coins everywhere. I'd be very impressed. But I'm starting to think that there's no piss party joke here at all. You literally just meant a shower of gold in its level. Nice little traditional level themed with gold and blue. It's solid though. The Mario 3 sky aesthetics are really nice. Got a pretty clear theme with what you're doing here. You did add yourself, didn't you? Oh, you didn't. Okay, you didn't. I'll do you after this. I thought you did. I'll do you right after this one then. And we'll be slightly out of order and then we'll sort it out. Okay, words are hard. I need to move the hide the overlay button away from the next level button because that also is bad for me. Oh, but then the close queue button is next to it. I just need to move the hide overlay button somewhere way else. Yeah, I said pretty straight. Gotta get in there. Gotta get in there while that spine's still trapezoid shaped. Oh, so you give it to me and I'm gonna use it. It should probably say that somewhere. Don't give me personal information. It's gonna come back up. Ugh. Does anybody struggle with... I guess some people struggle. Some people don't want it. I saw something on that about Reddit. Like, people who talk about same-sex attraction as, like, a temptation. Like, bro, what? What do you mean a temptation? Just fucking go for it. Get in there. If it feels like an evil temptation, like, you know, ask yourself why. Oh. Oh my god. I mean, it's not your fault. It's not exactly a problem, but it is pretty easy for the player to be in a situation where they will do exactly that. And there isn't really a catch for the player over there. So, especially if you were going for, like, dead-on, like, Nintendo easy style level. There we go. It would probably work a little better if there was just a little bit more edge there. If, maybe that came out to catch the player. And if you still really wanted it to be centered, you probably could just kind of scoot things a little bit. Doesn't break anything, but it does stick out as an easy pitfall if you're dumb. Doesn't break it by any means. But if you were really going for a really Nintendo-y structure, that feels like a small hole. Autism. Yeah, but I wasn't making fun of your autism. It was different autism. And I was very clear. I said that I wouldn't... Bonk. Womp womp. That I wouldn't make that joke. See? See, I said that that joke was rude. I was calling it out. It's actually extra politically correct. Pud, come on. Yeah, solid level. Solid level overall. Good aesthetics. Yeah, if you hold right, you will catch it. Like, it's not so tight that it's one of those holes that even if you know about it, you're in trouble. Oh, we got a pud. We got a pud. You want to be on camera? No, you want to be just off camera? And get your dirty fur on every... Okay, it's getting in the coffee cup now. Shed boy. He's a good cat with a problem. Yeah, just doing pro gamer stuff right up until there. Right up until that moment. Oh my god. I just want the mushroom. I mean, okay. Oh, this would be a really cute place for a 1-up. If you wanted to go for something traditional Nintendo-y too. Mario 3, we had a little bit of that, like off-screen 1-up kind of stuff. By Super Mario World, I think Nintendo had moved away from it, but I still feel like there's room for that to be a cute little thing there. Not always. That gives you, like, the gentle, the mild warm fuzzies. Okay. These are obviously not supposed to be player access areas. They're accessible. That's fine. And I just need to not jump into the hole there. But I also feel like that is probably something a player might do on their way down from the mushroom. If you're seeing a lot of people make that exact plunge there, it might be worth having some way to direct the player over to the left side. That center platform. I mean, there's clearly coins over there, so you're probably not going to make that mistake more than once. Calm down, Goomba. I like this. This has a really strong Mario 3 Skyworld vibe in the actual design that I like a lot. Mario 3 had a subdued but really intricate level styling that I really like. This kind of stuff where, and a lot of it was just sprite limitations, like limitations of the NES, but it ended up feeling like the precursor to a lot of the stuff we got later. But you also don't see that much, like people actually hitting on Mario 3's design aesthetics and simplicity in a good way. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. It also really made me wish we had those fire spitters, those like weird sky chain chomps. I don't remember what the hell they were called, but I really wish we had those guys here. That was solid. I like that. Yeah, you can make the right side more viable, or you can make the right side obviously unviable so the player doesn't go there. So there just isn't a way for the player to drop down safely. So they're encouraged to go back the way they went. Either one works extremely well. Just, yeah, directing. That was the only point where the player definitely could kind of get into a really stupid situation. That you would assume in a traditional level, oh, it'll be safe to drop down, and it just wasn't. Yeah, really solid. Yeah, Mario 3 is a lot of fun. I used to speedrun Mario 3 casually, and I like Mario 3 a lot. I wouldn't say it's absolutely my favorite. Like, at this point, I feel like there's more in Super Mario World. But to casually play through them, I think Mario 3 is where it's at. You know, I wonder if anybody maintains leaderboards for Super Mario 3 Advance. Because that one was really fun, too. It was the same physics, but it looked really good. It was like a really good middle ground between, the Mario Advance style and the Super Mario All-Star style. Next. And that speedrun might be less stupid. I love Mario 3. I love Mario 3 speedruns. Mitch is awesome. However, 12.5% chance that the speedrun's even valid, and then you have to do a 50-50 sub-pixel perfect trick in Bowser's Castle to have a shot at a valid run. Fuck off. Fuck off forever. Thank you. Thank you, Triforce. FV8. Thank you for popping that in there too. We're slightly out of order here, Eli, and then we're coming for you. FV8 WSX NYG. See, if you don't remind me, it's gone. It's gone forever. Yeah, Mario World's physics are excellent. I think Mario 3 had good physics too. They were sloppy. But I feel like they were sloppy in a good way, but some of that might have been that it was like game I played the most as a kid now. Kid a lot too. But I still feel like Mario 3 had solid and entertaining physics. I feel like Mario 1 is the only one that just felt bad. Like Mario 1 is just bad. Mario 1 was slippery and sloppy. Mario 3 I felt like had a lot of play, but you had so much. Eli, we're coming to you. We're coming back to you. You're right after this one. We accidentally skipped Triforce before, so we're correcting the natural order. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do so that it shows up correctly and so I stop fucking up. Postpone. Postpone. That should put you guys back in order. Oh, okay. Okay, that didn't. Next. Postpone. Okay. Now the queue is back in order. Everything is good. Order has been restored. The next button won't break anything when I hit it again. Sussy. Baka, get out of here. Doop dee doop dee doo dee doop. 8 1 3 4. Harrowing Hammer River. Oh, there's gotta be a H word for rivers. A river? Sure there is. Watch out, as Hammer Bros try bashing your belittled brawler brusquely. Briskly? Were you going for briskly? Is brusquely a word? We're coming for you, Goof. Yeah, you're after Eli, so you got time. Oh my god, Hammer Bros. It wasn't a lie. Oh. That's also why I hate Hammer Bros, because they do that. Just get all janky on you. Oh, I like this though. I like the actual Pipe World aesthetics with the skinny pipes like this that aren't all stacked up. I know it's the only ground tile you have, so stacking them up is your natural inclination, and it's fine. But it always looks like shit. Stick stuff in between them. Stick them around like this. Do this. Empty ground tiles. Yeah, the stacked pipes are fucking ugly. They're so ugly. Nothing you can do about the start. Is the water all just death? Nope. We can just skip the first mushroom. Speedrun strats. Okay. Esports, goddamn. Pick up into Chunky Burp. What does that say? What was that fucking comment? Not is possible. Oh, you guys couldn't see that. Hang on. Hang on. Look at that. Do you see that? Not as possible. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm standing right here looking at how it's possible. For fuck's sake. Timmy! Don't get your panties in an uproar, bud. Oh my god. I mean, speedrun strats in that I'm speedily running to a place where I don't have to deal with the hammer bro. Obviously. You could infer that from context. That I meant something completely different. Had a pretty good one of those on Reddit. I posted a suggestion in the Diablo 4 subreddit that got a lot of traction, which then attracts the contrarians who want to do nothing other than be like, this is actually bad. And then, you know, you engage and like, do you want to elaborate other than calling me a cunt? No, you obviously didn't get the sarcasm, you double cunt. Not is possible. An optional level in my super world designed to be harder, but the Timmies do not have universal context clues. Not is possible. The clue's right there. It's undoable. God, I hate Hammer Bros. It's so many Hammer Bros. Oh, there we go. Wow, and there's the stacked pipes. That could have just been an open circle with some stuff in it. Some cool decorative stuff. Oh my god. Why are you like this, Hammer Bro? But yeah, overall very good. Good aesthetics. Oh my god. Oh. Again, this isn't your fault, but are you kidding me with this, Nintendo? How hard would it have been to just like literally check like, okay, if there's an object next to us, extend the pixels down a little further until it layers under the nearby object. So easy. Just stretch the thing out like another half tile, quarter tile, and have it layer under the object so it connects. That should work in almost all cases without any... Even if it did weird banding or ended up looking a little janky on some textures, it would still look better than a band of sky color behind it. Made me rethink the routing of the level so you can avoid many Hammer Bros. That's nice, yeah. Yeah, direct confrontation with Hammer Bros is very annoying, especially if you don't have a power-up. Yeah, it's just, it's impossible to predict two hammers and exactly how they're gonna move, and then it makes you sad. Now, how do I avoid these Hammer Bros, huh? Hey, I don't listen to arrows. I'm not a man to be bound by an arrow. Boom. Was that really a one-up you needed a shell jump to get? That's hilarious. More people should do that shit. Like, hide an obvious one-up filled, like, coin bonus room behind a shell jump that's clearly indicated. So people are like, what the fuck? And then they move on. They're like, so wait, that wasn't mandatory? I just have to do a shell jump if I want the prize? Boom. Everybody will learn how to do it. Gradually. I did that to myself. My hubris. Oh. Yeah, I'm still pretty hard on Diablo 4, though. Having a lot of fun with it, but going very hard on it. Just about level 80 on the first character. Enjoying the end game. Everybody I was playing with is weenies with children and obligations, and they're not on that grind. Second checkpoint is sorely missed. Yeah, I mean, I would not kick a second checkpoint out of bed here. I would not insist you stop. You get two. Fully encapsulated hammer, bro. Nothing I can do for him. This is not where I want to be at all. Nothing in any of those. Okay, moving forward. And I guess I'll get wet. You're gonna make me. You had a 2 checkpoint phobia when you were making your world? Why? You afraid of giving people too much happiness? Too many functional levels? Dude, that hammer bro could have easily ended my life there. Those hammers completely, like, just could happen. They could just be in your face. Why did it add an extra ring to the pipe there? What does that? I don't think that's a ground detail, is it? Is that just a random detail? Or does something else make that happen? Oh. I also feel like the number of mushrooms has dropped off. That's like a random ground detail, huh? I feel like I've never seen it or never paid attention to it. Right, Eli. Now we're on ya. Solid. Solid Mario 3 levels. That's just what we're getting. Solid Mario 3 levels all over. All over the place. There we go. Yeah, that's what had me excited a little bit about Mario Wonder as well. It felt like it was drawing back to Super Mario World's kind of concept of like let's do something new here. Let's do a different world. Let's, you know, not do the Mushroom Kingdom and everything is exactly the same again. Let's go a little weird with it. Now they're going really weird with it. G-Tog. And the physics look better. I really, really hope it doesn't feel like New Soup 3. Parkour Mountain. A few tricky jumps here and there. Let's take a peek. So, Kaizo Jr. Basic blue platforming, it looks like. Alright, it's fine. Not hurting nothing. Yeah, you know, New Soup was a money printer. People kept buying it, and they were like, well, fine, let's not work that hard on it. I'd rather have 10 people than 100 people working on a game. I'm sure it's not exactly that, but I would imagine the staffing commitment to New Soup game is probably very low, considering I'm betting they're using the same tools they've always used, because that's what they do. They're still using the same back-end tools for all kinds of stuff, so I'm sure they just kept retooling their level building tools for New Soup over and over. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly, if the New Soup level building tools ended up getting retooled significantly into what became Mario Maker. And then it would surprise me even less then. You could put a one-way there to make that less annoying. Blocking the edge of the spikes there. It's a good way to set stuff up like that, especially when you're not doing a winged platform for a jump like that. That would make it a lot less annoying. It would not surprise me if Mario Maker 3 comes out quick with the Switch 2, or even after Wonder, specifically because they just retooled the same tools to make Wonder and then retooled them again to make Mario Maker 3. Although, if that was the case, well, the team retooling it for release as a dedicated game, though, is probably pretty separate and shuttered from the team that uses it to just build levels. But it would not surprise me if there was significant crossover between their internal level building tools and Mario Maker's, at least internal tools. It would actually make me pretty happy if they ever leaked or told us that information, like, oh yeah, Mario Maker was a byproduct of our internal level design tools. Oh, I keep forgetting the Z there. It would also make me feel good about the series continuing to exist for a long time. But it also feels strange that they stopped updating it if that was the case. Ow. Some of these are a little tight. No dev exit. Figured I'd check. I'm bogged? Is that what that comment said? Oh my god. Some of me is a little dumb. That's what we're getting here today. More caffeine. Late night caffeine. Yeah, I really hope we get a Mario Maker 3. I really don't think we'll see a third Mario Maker on this console, though. So I really hope that we're looking at the Switch 2 soon. They've been dropping little hints about the Switch 2. They talked about how they want to use the exact same account system, but they didn't promise to use the same library or backwards compatibility or anything. And I think with Nintendo's deep love of reselling the same game as quickly as one generation later with Mario Kart 8, I think they're not going to do it. They're going to be like, no, we did the Switch for 10 years. Play Switch games on your Switch. And if that's the case, I am not going to be buying a lot of Switch games other than, like, first-party stuff. Everything else I will buy on Steam, and I will be loud about it. And hopefully Nintendo will hear it and stop being dumb. I have a good, like, 300 some games on my Switch. For a while, I was buying everything on my Switch if it came out on there because Switch is portable. Yeah, that's super awkward, and not being able to press there makes it even more awkward. Depending on your difficulty aims here, but it feels like you're going for like a blue platform, maybe like Baby Kaizo kind of thing. That jump feels like an awkward spike. HUD, what is it? What are you fucking doing over there? There's like a little old window that he just goes and he like stares at the corner of it, and it's not a window anymore. It's blocked off. It used to go into the garage, but he acts like there's something going on in there. It makes me wonder if there's like a mouse in the walls or something. Oh my god, I'm good at Mario Maker. Stop for a sec. Just stop for a quick sec. Uploaded the beauty. Perfect. We'll be getting to it pretty soon. Sometimes you need a little nicotine. I do. You don't. Don't smoke. Really don't smoke. Turned out trolly after all. Yeah. You kind of figure with a lot of noise. I really hope you stayed away from the laughing noise. Yeah, drinking can actually be a pretty important social lubricant, and like, especially for a lot of normies. I don't want to be all like fucking normies, but for relatively like standard issue humans, drinking is pretty much the only way a lot of them will actually talk at depth or about like real feelings, real concepts, real psychology and sociology, and anything beyond like surfacey stuff. And especially living in Wisconsin, that's kind of a neat thing about how you can interact with people in a real way with a little bit of alcohol. They're obviously crazy up here and plug it into their bodies like it's the fucking only thing that will stop the apocalypse. You know, I see that's the Z there. I wish I could see the Z when I was up on that platform. It's not the end of the world, but it is awkward. There we go. What's that door for? Oh, that's a reset. That's a reset if you missed the pipe. That's kind of cute. That's what that is, right? That's nice. If, oh yeah, it is. Weirdly forgiving after that weird spike jump, that weird pullback spike jump there. You can also add vines to the pipe if you want to make it a little bit more reachable without too much panic, but this is fine too. This isn't bad. Figured I'd go for the YOLO. There's no scroll stop there, which makes me curious. We'll take a look at it in the editor before we wrap up. Before we pass judgment. But overall, besides that, that one had wings. Why'd you put wings on that one and not the other weird spike one like that? That was wrong, but it's fine. Yeah, the pacing, the actual flow has been decent. It's been solid for, you know, a blue platform kind of thing. There actually isn't much going on here in the basement. If that's the end, that'll feel a little weak. It looks like it is. We end with TY. And a sad face. Yeah, I feel... Oh. Now, could we technically save the animals? I'm not a save the animals guy. Nope, we can't get back into the pipe. I don't think you could hit it fast enough unless you stole a turtle shell. Alright. Alright. Yeah, not bad. The subworld felt uninspired and like it could have just ended before the subworld because it wasn't anything special or more. And you don't necessarily have to go for Nintendo's level building technique, but that's pretty typical, is that like the difficulty goes up and then checkpoint down a little and then up a little higher with some caveat or new thing. And Ton, thanks for dropping another one in there. The lower level just felt like I added a little more to make it a little longer, and that was all that was there. It just felt like filler. Which was sad. And the top, it was actually easier than the top part, which is especially weird after a checkpoint. But it wasn't bad overall. But I feel like if you're going for that kind of thing, you'll need a little bit of work to tweak that into something really, really, really solid. Okay, next. Oh, I wanted to look at that in the goddamn editor. I don't think there was a friggin' dev exit, though. I just don't know why it was like that. Nope, it cleared out of the level viewer, too. I don't care about looking at it in the editor. Oof. Let's see what you're up to here. See some noise. 61, J87, 40 H, 40 horses every time. There's a popular club up here in Wisconsin called 4H. I don't know if it's national or not, but I saw their signs everywhere. And somebody told me it stood for 4 horses at one point. So I always assumed it was like a Jesus-y or apocalypse-y thing. Welcome back, Nico. Red. Nico. Refresh. Noisy neighbor, puzzle trolley. Oh. Oh. I'm not one for like, hey, look how cool I can smoke. But, oh, I did not read the description at all. But I wonder if I blow smoke rings with the green screen, if it'll look cooler. Then, you know, real life does. Oh, I need more. Hang on. I'm having trouble with it. Oh, there was one. Yeah, actually, it does look kind of cool. The green screen highlights it a little bit because it doesn't know what to make of it against the green background. Neat. Don't smoke. The Brat is jamming to boss music again, but you know, just the solution. Just the solution. I feel like just should be capitalized rather than the. Just the solution versus, you know, just the solution. Just the solution. Okay, boss music needs to stop, and then we're done. I mean, he is clicking away in there. Wow. Then some other noise starts. Uh-oh. Excuse me. I almost found a soft lock. Soft lock that solves itself. Oh, I broke it. I broke it a lot. Okay, if you go back through that door too fast, it breaks. You might need to use some type of donut block gating there to make sure the player can't go back through there too fast. Weird. I'm pretty sure I broke it, but I'm still gonna poke around. Wait, are there any more doors I can go in? Yeah, I can go back in this one. Oh, there's one more muncher. There we go. Man, how did we grab the P-switch before? Because if we can grab it, then we win. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I found a way to get soft lock, but I don't know if it requires the cheese or not. Okay. Not go through the doors fast. Yeah, you might need, yeah. And a donut there. No, the player's not going to wear it out right away. You might just need to make the player work a little bit more to get in the door. I don't know exactly what you do there. You break a block onto the door and drop them to a different door? No, I don't think so. Oh, maybe it didn't break. Maybe that just went the other way. Well, let's grab it. Okay. Here we go. Oh yeah, I can grab the P-switch and prevent further spawning. At which point the player can clear the level. Reminds me of a chemist level. Might have some technical noise. Wait, did you guys see that? Hang on. Hang on, let me go back in there. Yeah, it definitely needs a little polish. There's definitely some opportunity for cheese there that we found. Look at this. It does it there. It continues down there. Why the hell doesn't it do that in Mario 3 or in all styles in all places? That's baffling that it actually completes the pipe there and makes it look not stupid in some specific situations, but not others. Barnstorm, how you doing tonight? Okay. Dead. Okay, yeah, the P-switch goes off either way, so maybe that wasn't cheese and we were just kind of monkeying around there. But I felt like those mushrooms in there had to be something. And then there must be some other setup with this mess up here that we were skipping. Okay, that does end up killing all of them. I guess we don't really need this. We can just put it there. We can stop that from spawning by putting one of these there, too. So maybe that's the answer? But then we're not stopping the last noise source. Lemmy over there. Oh, okay. Maybe that was the idea. We were supposed to stop him that way. Yeah. Really open. Yeah, there isn't a lot of clear... oh yeah, you guys couldn't see that over there. You didn't miss too much. Just a pipe with a P switch in it. You could probably figure that out. But there's not a lot of clear, explicit direction. Like, it's not necessarily a bad idea, but I feel like opening the door, like, you don't get anything when you shut the noise down. I like the idea of the noise escalating as you try to solve the puzzle, that the puzzle changes, that the noise source changes. But, it's a decent concept. I would say keep polishing it. I feel like there's a really, really good level in that idea if you keep poking at it. I'll replace as I revise. All right, we'll be here. We'll be here to touch either way. We got another one from Enstom. We did get one from Barnstorm. Barnstorm, thanks for dropping a level in there. You've been working on something? But before we do that, oh, it's 10:30 and we got 3 more. Red, are you working on a troll or are you working on something else? Either way, I have to pee, so let me do this. Roll, good. Then we'll close the queue as well. So we'll wrap up what's in there, but I'm going to close it. I'm going to go piss. Usually I can...
Never focus on sensuality. Inhale. And exhale. Don't you think that secret messages are entertaining if we learn to think outside the box? Dare to be a virgin. Couples have thin skin. Be forgettable. Thought is an amazing bum trip. Take a deep breath. In. And out. Living for ourselves includes imagining. Breathing. And out.
I'll fix that not now. Now, I play Mario Maker. Anton, let's see what you're up to here. K3N. Esports. 95. 0.9 grams. It's also a rather quick build. Leave it up until I get ideas. Yeah, that's the way to do it. It'll come together. Other people will poke it too. You'll bring it to other people. They'll give you ideas. Towers in the Golden Sky. Bruh, I just played it. Oh, did you just revise it? I think you just revised it. All right, let's take another swing at it. Is there a Piranha Plant mask? How do you get the Piranha Plant mask? I feel like I've never seen that one before. Re-uploaded it with revisions. Cool. Let's see if we're less dumb now. My hot tub just started going off. No, that's no problem. I'll definitely touch it. Right after some revisions. That's always nice. You see that pretty often with troll levels. You don't see it as often with traditional levels. For some reason. Traditional people just don't have the mistakes in their bones. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a little ledge to catch you there. Yeah, I feel like that's a great catch for a traditional level too. Is dumb people are gonna dumb. And having something to land on there is gonna feel like, aw. Oh, they thought about. They knew how dumb I was gonna be. Yikes. Okay, going back. Get out of here. Piranha Hat is endless normal, is it? I feel like I should have it then. Is there more endless normal rewards? Because endless normal 1000 is the hoodie. Oh my god, I wish I could reach him. I also like to hear what you think. Yeah, about the same. Very solid traditional SMB3 level. That small change is very nice. Because people will do that. They will land there and be like, oh, good, I'm not dead. I could have easily died there. Or they won't notice and they'll just continue. But that's the best you can hope for, too. Speedrun strats. Wrong speedrun strats. Piranha Hat is endless. It's before the hoodie. You should have it. Maybe I do have it and I just never see it. Oh, are you giving me trouble? Hang on. I'm going wired. Oh, or it's this giant metal cup in the way that's giving me a little bit of Bluetooth lag, maybe. That's probably what it was. Oh. I was getting late and dropped inputs. Sometimes I can tell because it seems really specific with the Switch when it drops or when it gives you a late input. Because I'll feel running not hit right. Like I will feel not reaching P speed correctly. And I am a religious Y holder. That sounds like I really wish I could reach up there. I don't think it's something that needs to be revised. I just wanting to go fast, wish I could reach up there. Oops. Oh my god. I made that bottom moving platform under the 2 cannons 2 blocks wider, making falling a little more viable. That's good. Oh, nope. Couldn't even damage boost into it. Because I'm smart. Okay. Oh my god. I need an adult. I want to go fast, but I am ass. Somebody has to have put that on a t-shirt at some point. Eat ass, go fast. I should write that down. If it doesn't exist, it needs to. Maybe Sonic the Hedgehog running on it, and then Luigi bending over and looking seductive. I could have a buddy of mine draw that. Actually, hang on. This is turning from a dumb idea into a good idea. Hang on a sec. And it has, let's see, draw a shirt that says go fast, eat ass. It has Sonic running towards Luigi bending over seductively. Boom, there it is. It will happen. New merch. One day there will just suddenly be a merch store that nobody wants. But it will be an excuse to set up t-shirt sales and sell t-shirts to myself. How you doing tonight, H2O? I imagine still working that Smash grind. I always think like, man, I want a Saturday where I can do stuff, but home ownership of a home that has constant problems turns into a lot of I don't have esports weekends anymore. I do literally have it on my list though to put together a little Smash tourney. Well, probably a bigger Smash tourney than I should have in my house. Once I actually get it all set up and cleaned up and nice over here. Because, man, I could fit a lot of dudes in this room. Oh, man, I could literally land right there. Smart. Very smart. Yeah, doing all right, you know. Work hasn't been killing me, which is nice. And otherwise, it's been pretty much just keeping on. Wait for that goddamn turtle. Speedrun pathing on this level, if I were a little better, it would be a lot of fun because, like, there's some opportunity to slip through some of the cannons. And then there's some opportunity to do some fun stuff because of the bullet bills. Ooh. But clearly, I lack the skills to pay those bills. Get that. Yeah, like, not built for speedrunning, but not built for it in the way that it would still end up being fun to path out. But you could book it right there, too. Yeah, I bet you could book it right off of there and land on this. Yeah, that's always fun, too. It's never something that needs explicit consideration. But it can end up being a lot of fun, and it can end up making somebody repeatedly play a traditional level, especially if it feels like almost like a ninja. Like, this is a normal level, but it's pathed out in a way that lets me run it really fast. And as far as that goes, little changes like that turtle I kept running into is like moving him or bringing that down one so you could just manage to like land on him and turn back around is the kind of stuff that improves that pathing, but by no means is necessary. But yeah, golden showers. Next. Did I do it wrong? Koof, did we skip you? Did I skip you? What's happening here? How do I have Koof as next? And then Anton. Koof, did we skip you or did I not next over to you? No? No, we didn't? Okay, I just didn't next correctly. Barnstorm, let's see what you got. Erico beat Comet and Madison. Wow. Is he still totally insufferable? Or has he grown up into a human being? Barnstorm, let's see what you got. RDC. How the mighty have fallen. I like Comet. But he was always really awkward around me. I think either I made him uncomfortable or he really didn't like me. I don't know which it was. Or he was just really awkward and I'm projecting. Star Tropics. I never played Star Tropics. Erico. Oh, I was talking about Erico being insufferable, and then Comet. Comet, you know, I liked Comet. We worked with him. Meg sponsored him for a while. But he always seemed to either not like me or just be super awkward. Or I pissed him off at some point. All possible. Yeah, this is cool. So the idea being is that we're fighting, little auto-scroll challenges. Kind of a terrible game, but I still like it. All right. I mean, I get that. I'm trying to think of some terrible game that I like. There's got to be an example. Oh my god, Bubble Bobble 2! Was it Rainbow Island? What the hell was it called? But the one where you're fucking... You're little kids and you're throwing rainbows? That game was fucking great! And then they never really returned to that. They were just like, no, we're not doing that. We're going back to dragons. People didn't like it when it was kids. Yikes. Yeah, I never had a problem with Comet. Just speculation. I thought Comet, it seemed like it was really hard for him to get out of his head. Like, in general. And that could put him in a rough place in tournaments. And I always thought there was more performance in him if he could get that. But I also get that, like, if you have that level of chill, you also have trouble getting that level of dedication. Womp womp. Yeah, cool level so far. I like the little mini auto-scroll, like, crush challenges here. That's cute. Oh, I really just cannot jump on the goddamn spring. Uh-oh. None of that was a good idea. See, I have the chill. I had the chill when I was playing competitive Smash. In general, I can check out. And especially after I picked up Game & Watch, I could just go with, like, fuck it. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do Game & Watch and not care anymore and have a really good time. And that was most of my pursuit, was I really just want to do funny things in the tournament. Not even like I want eat Smash clips. I literally just want to find things that are funny. I would like this thing that this other person is taking very seriously to make them angry. Because I am not. Because I am being a fucking goof. And sometimes you get way into the competitive stuff. Nothing wrong with that. But I never had the, like, must-grind mindset. Have I done it? Have I survived? No. Should go Saturday. It's Edgeguard 100. Oh, that's cool. Man, 100 of those damn things. Pandemic really messes with time. What am I doing this Saturday? I feel like I had something stupid this Saturday that I don't want to do. Focus on a goddamn wedding. I am tired of goddamn weddings. Oh, that does not throw the shell. Oh, that was weird. Did I die on the right? What the hell was that? It looked like it showed a death marker on the far right, and I didn't see any other ones, but I don't remember if it shows your death marker where you just died, or if that was just an anomaly. Started in after in person again. That's crazy. Oops. Goodbye. No, it just shows death markers. I must have just died on the left and not been paying attention. I mean, it's every Saturday. 100 Saturdays, 2 years. Wow, 2 years. Only 2023. I feel like it wouldn't be a terrible idea to have some stupid reward for the player if they bring that spring and can throw it into some effective or correct place. But I don't know how you would reward the player. Oh, we need that spring. We need that spring twice. Oh, so you do end up putting the player in a position where they need to grab and keep the spring. That's cool. I also haven't played Smash in a long time. I wanted to play Multiverses one more time so I could have, like, a really clear idea of it in my head before it was just gone. But also, I don't know, there never was really a community around it. I'll take another peek and see if a community springs up around Multiverses relaunch. But I feel like the relaunch is gonna for sure just be the fizzle before the fire goes out. The last fucking embers on a dying fire pit. I like Multiverse a lot. I'm really sad, that no real community developed around it, because Multiverse was a ton of fun. Not that it's better than Smash, but I was good at it. And really liked playing it, so I felt like I could have been competitive at it if I had, like, a local group to play with. The interest just wasn't there. Oops. Kind of on me. Yeah, I mean, that's probably what they were thinking too, is that interest waned and they probably stopped making money. But I also feel like I bought a couple of things in their stupid microtransaction shop, fully expecting that the game would just exist forever and it would be a cool Smash alternative, like if I was drinking and playing with people. If they're treating it like a live services game that might shut down and then come back, like, how do I know they won't? It seems like they might be committed to turning off the servers forever kind of thing. It'll definitely make me think twice about ever spending money on it again. Big time. I'm good at this game, as you can see here. And I have trouble seeing how they could bring it back in a way that actually monetizes it effectively. Because they're not going to be able to get people to buy it when it was free. Nobody likes that. And people are going to be hesitant about buying microtransactions, I would assume, at the prices they had especially. After the game had just shut down. So it's going to be a really slow wind-up, would be my guess. That was on me. Yeah, if they address the open beta as, like, it opens and closes on this date, then it would have been a lot easier to take. But just a sudden, like, oh, we're closing now that beta's over, like, that's obviously horseshit. It's some last-ditch, like, marketing Hail Mary to try and save the game before the end of the world. Before the end of the studio. And probably so they can tell investors they're actually pre-revenue. And hopefully get, I don't know, Series B or whatever. A final round. They absolutely should have, though. It was legitimately a super fun game, though. And it really catered to exactly the way I play those types of games. And I'm really surprised that there weren't more people who that catered to, too. Like, really fluid combat like that. That wasn't button masher friendly, but that was, like, rushdown. Super rushdown friendly. And I know there were some exceptions. Fucking hit and run terrorist nonsense with, what's her name? The Batman lady? Suicide Girls lady? What the hell was her name? Really miss it now. I really wish I'd taken a last look. I wonder if offline play still works. Fuck! Barnstorm, this is great, and I'm dumb. Bye, bedtime. Cool. Have a good night, bud. We'll be back Monday doing more viewer levels. Have fun out there. Do. Get less dumb. Oh my god, I literally am thinking just put all the pieces together. What's wrong with you? Thought it was supposed to work offline. I hope it does. If it still works offline, I will be a lot less mad. Offering the engine in its last state available for offline play is a baller move. I was really upset with the state of offline play early on, but I know it got better, but I only played with it like once or twice. But if the offline engine is still there, and especially if they made some commitments, if Tony was like, I absolutely promise, even if the live services portion shuts down, if we can't maintain the server and Warner Bros. Won't let us publish the server or whatever, like we can't get away with it because of license or whatever, if they were promising, like, no matter what, we'll make sure the offline version is always there, I'd be like, okay, this won't die. Nico, I could imagine. Somebody was looking up Five Nights at Freddy's porn on a company machine the other day, and it was just like, why in the fuck does this exist? It was just so irritating. Not only that it exists, but that anyone is dumb enough to not be like, I wonder if the people who set this up for me can see it. Because yes, IT can see what you're doing. You're fucking gross. Do it on your phone on 4G or 5G, not on company Wi-Fi. Oops. I'm now angry that I'm not better at this level. That's where I'm at with this at this point. Oh, it's 10:54. I need to finish this so I can move on and then go to bed. Yeah, pacing's all good. I just keep slipping there for some reason. Yeah, I like that we're grabbing and reusing that. Uh-oh. I like that. Yeah, that's probably some of it, is that it's SMB2 with new soup physics, basically. Bye. This song's cooler. Friday Night Funkin'. Oh, I imagine there's porn of that, and that would also piss me off. And be equally as gross. Oops. Okay, we're stacking. We're stacking things more here. Oh, I needed that, didn't I? Fuse the record for no drama in the what? What does that mean? Was it a boomer? No, it was a younger person. God, if it was a boomer, it would be so much weirder. Like, why do you have exposure to this? And then what about the exposure to this made you think I should touch my cock? I was supposed to save that turtle again. Got him. For no drama in the... No, zero. I assume it's zero. I assume it's constantly people being like, I want to fuck this terribly drawn garbage more than this terribly drawn garbage. And then somebody else goes, no, you're wrong. That's the wrong garbage to want to fuck. In our goddamn shitty finger DDR game. That's what it is, right? It's just shitty finger DDR with terrible music. My girlfriend's like 13-year-old nephew is super into it and other garbage. One of those things like Roblox where so many people who like it have terrible taste that it feels like a safe assumption to be like, this is probably terrible. That the fan base is bad enough that it's like, yeah, you know, probably terrible. I need that turtle shell again. Yeah, I wish Super Mario Bros. 2 was just full on Super Mario Bros. 2. Like, the mushroom just turned you into those physics. Luigi had the float and everything. Suddenly, we'd have a lot of reason to Toadette. Oh, there's another question mark block that I'm missing? Well, that makes more sense than somehow get it. I don't even know what a hate train is, and I would consider myself a pretty grumpy guy. I guess I don't get into the hate communities. In general, that kind of drama is stupid. That's been kind of like ruining the whole Diablo 4 community in general. It's like, we don't have general chat in the game. So basically it's Reddit or Blizzard's forums. Blizzard's forums are terrible. And Reddit is so grumpy. And so full of fucking boomers. Who are booming so hard about it. And just complaining constantly. And even when you're just making a thread talking about the game, making a suggestion, making just a suggestion, not even like, this is fucked, why isn't it like this? Just like, oh my god, this would be a cool thing, wouldn't it? And people storm in screaming like, nobody ever stops complaining, you just got it patched. Blah, blah. Are you fucking kidding me? The number of people who complain about complaining is mind-blowing. No, big releases almost always have that. It's just the contrarians roll out of the woodwork to scream at the people who are excited because people are like that. But it feels so much worse with Diablo 4 than anything, and it's super annoying. But I would imagine that's because a lot of it is coming from, like, literally 40-year-old dads who are constantly angry at everything now. And now we're getting this huge reminder of, like, oh, I'm not a kid anymore, and I can't do things I could do when I was a kid, and now life's horrible. And it's like, yep, that's correct. Welcome. Welcome to the darkness, Wiener Hammer. No, it doesn't. Okay, grab it. Oh my god. I need an adult. You're not an adult. Look at her and tell me she's an adult. That's a child's chin. I've always been a Smash player at heart. We were joking about Smash players being pedophiles earlier. I was making a self-deprecating pedophile joke. Thanks. Your hair's probably smelly. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. I see it, and I see the arrow there. And I fucked it repeatedly. I just didn't see it. I was looking to the right. Camera can see you, by the way. Camera 2. That's on the internet now. Yup. She's standing next to me, wiggling really weird. I wish I could subtly turn the camera for you guys.
No one's supposed to know.
They all know. You can make GIFs of it. Lot of work to get that shell. Be nice to me. Oh.
Jump.
I'm working on it. Oh shit. I'm alive. I was alive. I survived for a second. I got it in my head that I needed to hang on to that, and it made problems. Yeah, flow's really good though. I like the subworld. In general, it's pretty readable. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see the arrow there. And it's not like it's covered up by the background, it just managed to fade away. I guess if you had to do a revision, it might be worth trying to put the arrow on the right side of the block, facing left, like these ones. That might help it stick out a little more. Is the best suggestion I can really make. Bye. Bye. What are you eating? Okay. A vacuum. You've seen it. You played with it. Where I should change the subworld with regrabbing the spring instead of screen 1. Oh, what do you mean that in the overworld where we did the spring regrab? That you should like lean into that here? I don't feel like it's missing. Unless you're referring to something I haven't got to yet. Haven't got into yet? Probably not. Wow! I didn't even know that was possible! I did not know I could throw a turtle shell into my own face in that way. That is a new thing to me. Oh, it's 11:02. Okay. I have a couple more minutes on this one, and then I'm going to have to make you bring it back to me, Barnstorm. And every spring bounce becomes, should I take this again? Yeah, I mean, I definitely did it. I definitely did it. And it will happen. So I feel like that's one of those things where you need more points of data. And I only say that because of my high capacity for spaghetti and hanging on to something that works. Like, once it works, it stops, it goes immediately from being like, oh, this is the solution to, oh, this is the ritual. But even the first time we ran through there, we almost had time to throw the spring and do it right anyway. Oh my god. Yeah, I might have to make you bring it back. And then, Red, you get like 10 minutes. It's a trickle-down economy. There's room for you at the end, but there's less. So if you want a full serving, you really want to try to be, try to be at the top of the pyramid. Be the trickler, not the trickly. Oh my god. Couple more shots here. Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back Monday. I am glad that some people are returning from Tears of the Kingdom. They've come out of their holes. I really need to just take some time to finish it. I've been playing it again on my handheld in bed on my Ally. Oh, god damn it. I haven't made any significant progress, but I am playing it again. I just started the fire area dungeon. Okay, let's put all the pieces together. Let's take deep breaths and not be so stupid. Yeah, Pud, get out of here. Oh, remember when we were gonna not be so stupid? Yeah, me too. Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back Monday. I'll poke it some more. I haven't been playing many games for a while now. You just fall into that, I do work and then I come home and I do this routine, because you gotta just, it's exactly like that, right? You do this, you go, you melt, pick up the controller and you play video games. Ugh. Yeah, bring it back. I will touch it some more. It's really good. It honestly, it completely invalidates Breath of the Wild. Like, Breath of the Wild is horseshit now. Breath of the Wild was one of the best games ever. You start playing with Tears of the Kingdom, you're like, oh my god, how did I ever live without any of this? Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild already had an outsized influence on games that came after it and will for a long time to come. Tears of the Kingdom feels like, Pud, you gotta go. You're getting too much hair in my nose. Feels like the, Skyrim, the coming Skyrim that Nintendo hasn't really made since maybe Ocarina of Time and Mario 64, Metroid Prime, where like it's such a paradigm shift in conceptualizing both open world and how you follow up on an open world that it's going to change everything. It kind of is. But unlike Gmod, they made something like Gmod that is wildly accessible with a ton of game around it. Like Boneworks, but I feel like there wasn't enough Boneworks to Boneworks. And I know they followed up with it with whatever Boneworks, but we removed all the good storyline parts. Gas. Mario's Clown Car got its gas sucked. Beta 3. Let's touch. And I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is a... Breath of the Wild was an amazing game. It was an amazing, a perfect crystallization of like how to do an open world game in a really viable way. Oh, we've touched some of this one before. In a really viable way that was accessible, but really fun. It really did. It hit a lot like Skyrim did out the gate for a lot of people. Skyrim didn't do it for me. I did eventually play it, but Skyrim was nice. It was meh. I liked how big it was. Yeah, we still got more. We got so much more dungeon. Run. We got so much more dungeon than we got in Breath of the Wild, which helped a lot. And although the dungeons, a lot of people complain that the dungeons felt small. If you look at, you can find 3D representation, 3D graphs, 3D maps of like Ocarina of Time. That's the one people usually compare it to, of the dungeons in there. And when you look at them without the doors shutting behind you, doors make those dungeons feel big. The dungeons were pretty goddamn big in Breath of the Wild. It's just that because they were such wide, contiguous areas, they end up feeling smaller. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if there were more. I would love more. But I'm so happy that we actually got some stuff that legitimately felt like a dungeon. Oh. Okay, that's annoying. I'm very, very annoyed already that I can't feel out what I'm supposed to do over there. Wow. Wow. I almost could fix it. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of ways to fuck up in a pretty simple first room. Running back, running forward, and then we can just go. Okay. That's not too bad once we get it, though, which is the most important thing. This is an older revision. Man, poor stick people. That's gonna... Yeah, the stick will fuck you instantly. Okay, but it resets you down there. That's good. Something up there hurts. So I probably was just supposed to get out and damage boost. Okay. Didn't realize it. Oh, that's what happens when you leave too many revisions up. Pay the price. Whamp. Yeah, I guess a lot of it will end up feeling with in Tears of the Kingdom how that last one felt too. One of the real highlights in Breath of the Wild was how good Ganon's Hero Castle was. Hyrule Castle was. And I really, really hope that we have that same final dungeon experience in Tears of the Kingdom. Get the fire flower above the ice cubes. Okay. How many naked pipes? So many naked pipes. Oh, you don't leave them up. You uploaded the wrong one. Smooth. Yeah, it's definitely hard to make an absolute final call on Breath of the Wild. Before I finish it, but already it feels like the level of expansion is just unbelievable. I mean, I can do this. Is this an answer? Nope. Do. Time to think creatively. I think I should have a little button for that. I also feel like I should rewatch, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna note that down here. What was that called? Fuck. What's that called? Red, I swear you watched that too. With the book? And the thing? Talking book? Oh, come on. Google, tell me. Don't hug me, I'm scared. There we go. Don't hug me, I'm scared is what I was thinking of. I gotta rewatch that. I haven't watched that in a while. Oh, yeah. I love The Depths, too. The Depths, I feel like, was the perfect modern take on, a Dark World. That was, like, the perfect... Oh, I wasn't supposed to burn that. The perfect way to do a fucking Dark World in, an open world. It was wonderful. Lose fire. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity to expand in the depths very easily. There's a lot of opportunity to expand in the sky as well. DLC could involve something coming into the sky, like fortresses, further like puzzle boxes, that kind of thing. Or something else raising up into the sky. That, I feel like, would be the ideal thing, is something in the depths that we can raise into the sky to interact with in the light, and then things change. And it's like a huge, like, double-sided dungeon. Now, do I actually have to lose fire? Yes. If I want to do it that way, I do. Oh, wait, I can't jump on top of the pipe? Oops. I was trying to jump on top of the pipe to get damaged, but I guess I can't. Oh my god! It could be a huge divine beast, like a prototype divine beast that was buried in the depths because they could not get Gallon's Malice out of it. Some shit like that. They'll figure it out. And then you need it for something in the DLC. For some remnant, some echo of Malice or some shit. I don't know. I didn't finish it yet. Demise's great influence still reigns. Your mom. You have to raise it out of the depths. Obviously, it's still a fucking dick. And then you have to go up into the sky and deal with it again from the inside. That would be a great setup for a... got him? For a dungeon. For a dungeon that you raise from the depth into the sky. I think that could be really cool. Nintendo, I'm available. If you need design directors, I'll yell at people all day. I do not give a shit. I needed that. Do. Oh, I have to wrap up. I have to be up in the morning at... I ran! Yeah, a couple more minutes, Red, and then you're gonna get the boot. We still touched it. We still looked at it. We talked about it. We gave feedback on what we could get through. Sometimes you just can't get to all of it. Engineered, sung, and produced? No, what? Sir, this is a Wendy's? We serve burgers here. But no, there's a roughly negative 1,000% chance I want to hear it. I used to do a little bit of music production. I really only like... Oh, that's what it is. That's the troll there that we didn't see. I really only like noise rock, and even if you were way into like noise rock or like a real piano heavy indie, I would not want to hear it because it would be bad, and I would be like, why isn't this better? It baffles me that there are so many people looking for that by popping into a Twitch stream where somebody's playing Mario Maker. That's the weirdest thing is you're nowhere near the first person to ask. So there must be some community that I'm crossing over with somewhere. Oh, I went in the pipe. Oh, and I'm out of batteries. Dead times. What are we at? 9 minutes? We got maybe 1 or 2 more shots here. Maybe 1 more after that fuck up. Don't go on my Discord and spam links to it. Everybody does that. Then I have to send you cocks. Unless you're into that. Then I'll find something you're not into. Beetroot dude, how you doing? How you doing tonight? You're just getting ready to wrap up, huh? I get a little ahead of it there. I am queues closed, ready to shut down. But we will be doing viewer levels again on Monday. 3 hours earlier than right now, but you know, on Monday. Oh my god, and then that shuts the pipe. And then you soft lock me? You don't really soft lock me here. Oh, what about that? You could just send somebody that Twitter for that furry who died from eating all his poop. His Twitter's still up. I saw that the other day. That's a good place to end it. Accidental guts. Accidental guts. That's called shitting yourself. Bruh. 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 Well, that's how it ends. That's how it ends. We will be back on Monday doing more Mario Maker. There's nothing else really blowing up right now. So we're just gonna keep riding out Mario Maker until it's too slow to continue, and then we'll probably drag that corpse for a while, play through as many curated trolls as we can find. Make some levels, get really sad, have a tasteful burial. Maybe we'll make a Mario Maker funeral level. And then I don't know, Celeste, right? The natural lead in Celeste or Super Mario World. But there's a lot of cool stuff to do in Celeste, so I feel like that's a good place to go to. Celeste doesn't really have an engine for viewer levels, but you know, if you're way into it, go make me Celeste levels and bring them to me. Yeah, you're shitsing. You're shitsing, you're pantsing. I don't know, sounds Minecraft troll levels. I mean, maybe. Maybe once. All right, that's it. I'm out of here.